hear you. Always on my mind. If you love me, get up and show me. Could be crazy to be loved by you. Tell me if you can. Oh, my love. If you love me, come and kiss me. I'll be saving my love for you. Take me by the hand. Been waiting all my life. Smile whenever I'm near you. Glad whenever I hear you. Always on my mind. Some shivers down my spine. Never gonna get weary. Hope you're gonna get ready. I keep on waiting and waiting. I've been waiting for you. Never gonna surrender. We will be together. Yeah, 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 yeah. You got to show me. I'm saving,
Good morning, everyone. It's your boy, Shawn Harvey from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right.
Hey guys, it's Barbie Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio.
The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Sunny J along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right.
Look what you've done. Should come with a disclaimer so that no one ever falls for what you got. She'll never fall again. She won't. He should come with a disclaimer. They've been on an elevator, and who could blame her? He was going down, and she was going up. Look what you've done. Should come with a disclaimer so
It's your boy Shawn Harvey from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team, where you get your morning started right.
Hey guys, it's Barbie Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team on Comedy World Net Radio. Hey y'all, it's Barbie Cologne from
The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Sunny J, along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right. This is Sunny J from the Shawn Harvey Morning.
Got a match?
All right. Well, guess what? It's that time again. I'd like to welcome everyone to the place to be. Thank you so much for tuning in this morning. Like my mother said, thank God for Jesus. CJ, I'd like to say that all the people in the chat room are looking absolutely fabulous this morning.
Yeah, they are.
We are waiting for Barbie Cologne to pull up so we can all roll into the morning club together. Barbie's always late, but look at all the people online. Oh, there go Barbie singing. There she go, right there. Okay. There she goes.
Ridiculous.
Hey, Barbie, what's going on?
She's always late getting to the club.
Exactly.
So we gotta make a grand entrance.
Hey, ladies, why don't we just walk into the club right now, okay?
Right now.
Oh, God. Not only is time to get up, the people are looking great in the club tonight. Cindy, I'm going to go head over, like I always do, over to the DJ booth
Okay.
to ask for my favorite tune. But before I do that, Cindy, do you have a cigarette?
I have one for you today.
Okay, good. And Barbie Cologne, do you have a match?
I don't, but I know someone who does.
Okay, well, we're going to start the show by going right to the morning dance floor and do our thing. Come on, everybody, let's clap. Come on.
Yes. Good morning.
God bless each and every one of you guys. It is Weird Wednesday. It is Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020, 17 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J. along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Why not? The chat room is wide open. Or please call in.
I thought I was hearing something.
570-982-6950, iHeartRadio, radio.com, ShawnHarveyMorningShow.com, fam radio station. Cause distributed by Comedy World Net, Comedy World Net Radio. Sorry, my fault. Or major platforms and affiliates. God bless you. I'm right here this morning. Facebook Live, only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Like and share our page, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team business page. Like it, you get notified every morning between 7 a.m. and 7:10, where you get your morning started right. Cindy J, on a weird Wednesday, Cindy J. Good morning, and you look well, Cindy.
Thank you.
You look well again. You're doing fine for yourself.
Thanks, Shawn. I try.
All right, good morning. How are you?
Good morning to everyone in the chat room. We have a great show for you today. We're going to get started with Sunny Says, where I will let you know what's going on in Hollywood and entertainment news so you don't want to miss it. Morning, Barbie.
Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, everyone. Here in Bethlehem, where we broadcast live to you from, it is 31 degrees right now. The high is going to be 37 today. It is cloudy with a possibility of some afternoon snow showers. So if you're out, please be careful because the roads will be slick and slippery. In Stroudsburg, 30 degrees, snow, and the PM as well as cloudy, and the high will be 36 today. In Newark, New Jersey, it is 32 degrees, 41 for the high, cloudy with afternoon snow showers also. In New York City, excuse me, it is 34 degrees, 39 will be the high today, and afternoon snow showers, and it's going to be cloudy throughout the day. 33 in Atlanta, 58 for the high, and partly cloudy. In Miami, it is 50 degrees, clear, and 65 will be the high. In Chicago, it is 35 degrees right now, mostly cloudy today, and 48 will be the high. 56 in Los Angeles, sunny and 72. In Las Vegas, it is 46 degrees, sunny and clear all day today, and 65 for the high. 36 in Louisville, clear with 54 for the high. In Rochester, New York, It is 32 degrees, 44 the high, with snow this morning, but it's going to clear in the afternoon. It's going to pick back up in the evenings. If you're driving, please be careful. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbie Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J, where you get your morning started right.
Exactly, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right. Why not? We have the morning buzz, and the morning buzz, I guarantee you, this morning before 9 a.m., your head will be buzzing. You stay tuned for that. God bless you. Cindy J, what else you have?
Yes, and in the 9 o'clock hour, we're going to have front page news with Sunny J, where I will let you know what's going on locally and nationally. Stick around.
Yes, and there will be some Harvey House Sports, y'all. Stay tuned.
Okay, so don't go nowhere. Action-packed show. You know the deal. When we come back, we're going to show the chat room some love. Where's the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, you know what I'm saying? So don't go nowhere. What we do, we go back to the morning drive. DJ room. DJ not here. Let's go. And let's Barbie, let's before we go to the break, let's give a special shout out to our beloved Cindy J for hooking up the room.
That's right. She hooked it up.
You guys, just a little splash of Christmas in here.
Cindy, you
Did a great job.
You kicked some ass.
Did a great job,
Oh,
Cindy.
thanks,
Great
you guys.
job.
It's just a table. It's fine.
It's
Cindy,
for
what's going
him
on?
you
What we
decided
talking
we
about?
should converse about what a wonderful date we
I don't know. I didn't know where to put it.
yesterday. How the
okay.
lighting was set the mood of a food that we both had ate. Say a million words in a second. I didn't have much to say. We ordered courses and I got a steak. Said you're trying to watch your figure that you say. But you substituted your protein for a milkshake. Double chocolate with extra cherries and some whipped cream. After the meal we decided to take a stroll in the park. A lot of trees and many sculptures that resembled art. A full moon and many stars that didn't end or start. We drifted off into a galaxy extremely far. I held your hand and embraced you as I gazed in your eyes. Pulled you closer and got a kiss, but it was no surprise. You pushed away to say that you would like to take it slow, and that it's getting kinda late, you should be heading home. That night I had to play the cool dude role. Unexpected end results, I was dead wrong. How could I know that she would really play me so cold? I'm talking cold like 46 and having winds blow. I know you truly are a gift cause you can touch my soul. I must admit I do admire how you play bold, but you were different in my eyes like a pure gold. And this is just the beginning of how the story goes. Go.
Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time. Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time.
A couple weekends have passed and we're into autumn. I'm caught into a relationship that I never had thought of. I'm using nouns such as love and baby like I know what it means. Lost being affected, affections mixed with our chemistry. To be honest, I was never honest to begin with. I was trying to keep what we had going just as business, or at the least the title our business, a mutual friendship. Never seeing you would truly end up as perfection. Damn. And then that one night came when I'm with the boys knocking back a few drinks. Brazilian hair, fat ass, and a quick wink was what that grabbed my attention and really made me think. We went back to a place and had a nice time. Good sex, fireplace, and some red wine. Came home the next day and everything was fine. The stress up on your face and I could see what's on your mind.
Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time. Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time.
Months later, it gets a little more hectic. Receiving texts from these ladies that come from different complexions that claim they having my baby. I'm texting back as rejected. You come across it and rock it. You're packing bags as we argue. You ask me just how could I cheat? That you would have done anything just to be with me. Told me that I was just a dog and should be left alone. Placed your bagging into the trunk and told me you were gone. That night I had to play the cool dude role. Unexpected end results from what I did wrong. I never knew me messing up would leave me so cold. I'm talking cold like 46 and having winds blow. I know you truly were a gift cause you would touch my soul. I must admit I do admire how you played bold, but you were different in my eyes like a pure gold. And that's the ending to how the round story goes.
show the world. I put my hands up slow. Put my hands up slow. I put my hands up slow. But my skin is a weapon. They've already pulled the trigger. Man, skin is a weapon. They've already pulled the trigger. And you ready to see me fall? Yeah, you ready to see me fall? I know you ready. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Yeah. Your fear is good intention, but you're not in the jungle. Let me hear you explaining you were blinded by the monster, the media that haunts you. Who made you more than human? But my skin is a weapon. They've already pulled the trigger. Man, skin is a weapon. They've already pulled the trigger. And you ready to see me fall? Yeah, you ready to see me fall? I know you ready. You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready? Yeah.
Are you a Black-owned business or would you like to support one? Then join Go Black Owned on Facebook and Instagram and become a part of the Gobo movement. Posting is unlimited and free on Gobo's Facebook and Instagram pages. Listing will also be free on GoBoList.com, anticipated to launch in December 2020. Paid social media and business services, including highlights, features, banners, and more, are also available with Gobo and Gobo affiliates. Be sure to invite your friends and family to shop with over 1,000 member businesses. And don't forget to Gobo.
Hey, y'all, it's Barbie Cologne from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring the Wake Up Team on Facebook Live.
Do you need help with your heating, plumbing, air conditioning, refrigeration, electrical, or even your appliances? Then look no further. Call Longevity Environmental at 347-548-7621. Longevity Environmental services New York and New Jersey. They are licensed, insured, reliable, and they work all year round. Call today for the winter heating tune-up special and ask for Mr. Whipple at 347-548-7621. That's 347-548-7621. Or email him today at longevityenvironment@gmail.com.
The Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right. This is
Hello, this is DJ Rome.
And I'm Miss D.
We're the co-host of the Open House Radio Show, where all good music is welcome
and house music is always at home. We would love you to join us every Saturday from 12 o'clock to 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
That's right, where you'll hear everything from classics to disco, Latin to reggae.
And, of course, house music.
Catch us using the TuneIn app, download it from your mobile app store, and listen in on WFNK all day and WWRN.DB 1620 on your AM dial.
It's a simulcast, y'all.
That's right, and you can hit us up on Facebook at the Open House Radio Show featuring DJ Rome and Ms. D.
The doors are always open, and we'll see you at the Open House.
It's Shawn Harvey featuring Senny J along with our co-host Barbie Cologne on Comedy World Net Radio.
HIE Entertainment. We're about business.
She got me backing up again.
Whatever, Barbie.
She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me back in love again. She make me feel like she's my best friend. I never thought that it would happen.
Welcome to the show, right?
That I found myself losing my true love.
Excuse me,
I
bro.
thought that this
I know they don't like it. I don't care.
Nobody likes it.
I don't care.
We can tell you don't care.
I don't care. Hey, we need everybody to get on the dance floor right now. On
Share the
Weird
show, y'all.
Wednesday.
Share the show.
Right, get on the dance floor and also share the show. Share it to your friends. Share it to your family. Share it to the people that you blocked.
I know she got me back in love again. One more time.
Please share the show.
Make me feel like she's my best friend.
I know you don't like it. I don't care.
Back in love again.
Share the show, everybody.
She makes me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad to have a woman like this.
All right, come on. That's Marky. God bless you. We are back. It is Weird Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020, 33 minutes after the hour. Welcome back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show, featuring Cindy J, along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right. That's facts.
Yes, it is.
Or as the young kids in Harlem say, that's factory.
Factories.
And the young kids in Newark, factory times 2.
Mm-hmm. You know,
Get your morning started right. Spread the word.
spread
The
it.
chat room's open. Please call in 570-982-6950.
That's right.
We here. We on the board. All platforms. Distributed by Commie World Net Radio, Fam Radio. All our affiliates. All podcast platforms.
That's right.
What's he?
And for all you spoiled folks on Facebook Live,
Yes, OC.
we are in the building along with Jesus.
Praise God.
It's only God.
God.
Barbie Cologne, good morning.
Good morning, Shawn.
And how are you?
I'm blessed, Shawn. How are you?
God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
God bless.
You want to do a God bless?
No.
What? Listen to him. Right? Well, we never did it before, right? God bless. Come on. God bless.
God bless.
God bless. God.
Bye, Shawn.
God. My God. And bless. God
I can't
bless.
with you. Here is Bethlehem, where we broadcast live from. It is 31 degrees right now. Cloudy with a high of 37 and snow showers this afternoon. So if you're out and about, please be careful because the roads will be slippery. In Stroudsburg, 30 degrees, 36 for the high. Cloudy with PM snow showers as well. 32 in Newark, New Jersey, 41 for the high. Cloudy with afternoon snow. In New York City, it's 34 degrees, going up to a high of 39 today. Cloudy and afternoon snow showers also. In Atlanta, 33 degrees, 58 for the high and partly cloudy. 50 in Miami, clear and 65 for the high. In Chicago, it's going to be mostly cloudy, 35 degrees right now with a high of 48. In Los Angeles, it's 56 degrees. It's going to be sunny, and it's going to be 72 for the high. 46 in Las Vegas, 65 for the high, clear and sunny. Ooh. In Louisville, 36 degrees, 54 for the high and clear. And in Rochester, it's 32 degrees right now, light snow. This morning is going to clear. For the afternoon, it's going to pick back up and on your evening drive, and 40 for the high. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbie Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J, where you get your morning started right.
My fault. Okay, yeah, right. Where you get your morning started right.
Yep.
We are in the place to be.
Yep.
Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Like I said again, please like and share the show, man. Please, and like our business pages. It's so important that you do that. Thank you so much. Spread the word. Only place you get your morning started right. Now, Cindy, before we shout out the chat room, I want to say good morning to everyone. Hold on. I know I'm not in the chat room like that. I know Cindy and Barbie, they the chat room queens. I want to say personally, I can't see. I'm nowhere near the chat room. I want to say, don't look at me like that, Cindy. I want to say to everybody in the chat room, it's your boy Shawn Harvey. I just want to say, have a great day and good morning to you. Good morning.
You already said that. It'll be more meaningful if you actually type that in the chat room.
Right.
I mean, you already talking to the people in the chat room, so they already hear you. So you're not even. You're still not in the chat room.
Mm-hmm.
You're still not in the chat room.
I want to say to everyone in the chat room.
Maybe when I'm doing my segment, maybe you can chat in the chat room, and you won't have to,
I want to
say so much.
I want to say this to
Get my
everyone.
stories out.
Good morning, everybody in the chat room. There you go. Now, Barbie clone.
Yeah.
I want to say this once again before we took the break. I wanted to say one before we shot the room. Great job again, Cindy J.
Oh, Shawn.
Yes, Cindy.
And the details are just really unbelievable.
Awesome.
She got the 3 balls here on my mic stand. Pause.
Jingle bells.
got
Those are jingle
Tres
bells.
bolas on the stand. Tres bolas on the stand. Oh.
See what I'm saying?
Because I feel
He's
like
playing with his balls, y'all.
that section over there needed a little
No
something.
balls.
No,
So I think
whatever, Barbie. I am playing with my balls.
He is playing with his balls.
I am. I'm playing with my 3 balls right
Yeah,
here.
he got 3 balls.
I
he's
got
playing
3
with.
balls, ladies. Ladies up. If you can see the video part, ladies, I got 3 balls.
He has 3 jingle bells.
I got 3 jingle bell balls.
There you go. Yeah, well,
And Cindy, the way you
hopefully
did
you
all
can.
this.
Yeah, and I was playing with it. I was acting like you while I was in here real
Right.
quick to see if it would work.
Right,
with what
right.
you're doing.
Right.
You know,
It works.
camera
You just
angle.
Moving them around like one of these
So,
numbers.
Cindy, was you playing with these balls?
I was a little bit.
Okay, cool.
You know, I had to hang them up.
So, Cindy, thank you.
And there's some candy canes. If
Right.
you guys feel free.
Look at
I
this.
think I got some lifesaver candy canes on there.
We got candy.
They're fresh, so.
So,
take
Cindy,
one.
what
If your
time?
breath feeling a little hot,
Yes.
grab a
Cindy-
peppermint off the tree.
So, Cindy, hot sauce and I ran out of here. We had lunch, and then you came back. How
I
long?
know.
Well,
They
how
didn't
was
even
this?
invite me. They just left. They was like, all right, you got it.
So, Cindy, to tell us about this
It's
creation
okay.
real quick. How did all this come about?
Well, to be honest, everybody knows, or maybe Vanetta, because she's always talking about me. I am like the queen of procrastination. So, but I didn't know. I just decided like we should like start decorating for our little holidays, and I missed fall like completely. So I was like, let me just do Christmas really quick before we leave, and there was no decorations anywhere. Like, y'all out here buying up all the Christmas decorations. I
Yeah.
thought we wasn't doing Christmas this year.
Girl, they did it. They doing it.
COVID.
That's why they're doing it, because they're COVID. They got
And
enough
all
to do.
this. I guess they
Right.
want to make their houses festive. So I had to go to like home. I had to go to like 2 or 3 different Home Goods, 2 or 3 different Dollar Generals, 2 different Walmarts in like 2 different counties.
Dang, girl.
Let's clap,
To
man.
get stuff, and these I actually wanted like a long flannel like thing, but I had to settle for these, which were wrapped up with a stuffed animal.
Oh.
So I had to buy the stuff. I had to buy the gimmick to get
this.
to
Cindy.
get
You
the
did a great job,
towels.
Cindy.
But thanks. But it was good.
And Cindy, how
So
did you
definitely-
get the whole Shawn, Cindy, and Barbie thing? How the hell did?
Well, I
Not
bought
that.
stockings, Shawn.
Right.
Okay. Tell me how that happens. It's
And then I
very
just,
fascinating. to
well,
me.
I just used glitter glue, so I just spelled out the names. I messed up yours a little bit.
That's
I
fine.
apologize about that.
No, that's okay.
Got my thumb
Glad
on
it wasn't mine.
Sorry.
No.
I messed up all of ours a little. Barbie's has a really big eye.
Yeah, no,
Because I
it-
didn't know if I was going to do a lowercase I because I thought that was
Yeah.
cute, but
Yeah.
then I did a big eye. I tried to fix it.
Cindy's correct.
But it
It's
still
all
looks
right.
fine, I
It's all
think.
right.
I think they'll be all
you
right.
did. You did
job.
great.
And who knows, maybe Christmas we'll get a little something in our stocking.
Right.
Ooh.
No doubt.
I like
Right.
You guys
Them a
feel free.
stocking.
No
you
doubt.
guys feel free to
Feel
send stuff
free.
for our stockings.
Right.
Send them the cash app,
Send the
Cindy.
stocking stuck over.
Send them the cash app.
Jesus, send the cash
I'm
app.
dead.
What's the cash app, Cindy?
That's
Dollar
Harvey
sign.
Morgan.
That's right. Fill, everybody, you'll fill up these 3 stockings. Cindy, and how did all this work on the table right here? What was that? I mean, it's very fascinating to me. I'm
Actually,
just not that creative. with
The
it.
main focus was the table because we sit here. So I really just wanted to put something on here. And then we had this little guy over there, but I see he was causing some commotion.
Yeah.
So I brought him to the front.
Yeah, there
Yeah.
you go. You got to name that little guy.
I don't know. I don't know what we should name him.
know.
Frosty.
Okay,
The snowman.
Frosty? Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
And then
He's
Cindy,
white.
and Cindy,
White.
He's
you know,
white.
right. So we did the Babylonians
Babylonian
a
white.
favor. We got
Yeah.
Babylonian white
We got
for the
Babylonian white.
Babylonian tradition. So there
Right,
you
to
go.
make them feel good.
Now, Cindy,
We can get a Kwanzaa Kenora in here if you'd like.
I mean, hey.
Well, you know, hey,
now-
hey.
Put it right here.
Hey, Cindy, you was in charge of all of this. We just going, Barbie and I just going with the flow
That's
with you.
it. We just go with the flow with you. Yeah. We roll with the punches. You decorate. We be like, great job.
No doubt. And Cindy, there's a surplus of there's a lot going on that side.
Yeah, some additions in the
So-
front. Down in front.
now, Cindy, what's going on? Because there's a whole thing going on over there,
Yeah.
and there's a whole lot of extra.
I mean, feel free to take some to your home.
No.
Share it with people around.
No, just
because I didn't know where to put it
Right.
because we have to put everything back. So I was in here, right? And I had the big box of like all this stuff. It's the box that what's in front is the box that the tree came in. Oh, and actually shout out to Wanda. I don't even know if that's her. This is the tree that Wanda gave me like 2 years ago. I didn't have a Christmas tree and I was like, oh, I have to go buy a tree. I don't know what I'm going to do. And Wanda Santiago Shepherd was like, Senny, I have a tree. I'm not using it. Do you want it? And I was like, yeah, girl.
Yeah.
And that was the tree.
That's
and
class.
it's been hanging in there.
Look at that. Came
So
right
it
handy.
came full circle.
Wow.
So thanks,
Came right
Wanda.
handy.
Yeah, that's the tree.
Oh, all right,
So it was the box and then the extra decorations. I'm just going to leave it there, Shawn.
and-
We're not allowed to walk over there anyway.
Right.
Right,
Yeah, don't
right.
walk over there. Don't go nowhere near
If you've
there.
ever
wanna
been in
break
this
anything.
studio, if you go past this
That's
table,
not gonna be good. You're gonna
Sean
hear-
be having
yeah.
heart
Sean
attacks.
has
Whole
Yeah.
coronaries.
Yeah, just stay away from there. Everybody.
that's why I put the box
including
there.
myself.
Right.
I know I don't ever see you go over there.
All right, so shout out to Dr. Ann. We talked about her big plant.
Yeah, we just had to move that.
I asked Dr. Ann, could we move the big giant plant?
Shelby came in here yesterday.
And she
when
said, and she hold on before you do Shelby thing. And Dr. Ann, kindly said, yeah, no, Shawn, don't worry about it. So appreciate her. And we moved that. We took the plant, we put it outside. No, we didn't. We outside the
Studio.
In the lobby.
In the hallway. Yeah, lobby.
And then that's where we created this space.
Right.
Right.
Yeah,
so
much space.
thank you. And just for a moment, temporarily, we kind of
She ain't watching.
and just all your diplomas up there. God bless you.
You're in a safe place.
They're right behind me. Everybody, do you see the Merry Christmas right there? And Cindy, put the two
Yeah.
balls over there. Let's
Yeah,
Cindy,
give
my
you
God.
some more balls.
You want some
What
more
balls
balls,
to
Cindy?
play
Giving
with,
you
Sean?
some more balls over there.
Well, Cindy, there's some more balls over there right in front of you.
I know there are.
Okay, you can use those
I
if you
didn't
want.
want to overkill it.
Okay.
Right, I need a couple to play with myself.
Okay, cool. If you need some
But
balls too to play
actually,
with,
too,
okay, they're right there.
It was confusing. Well, actually, I might put up a couple because I couldn't imagine what the space would look like because I was like, some things are going to be covered up because you're taller than me.
Right.
So,
Thank you.
It came out.
Now with the Shelby, sir.
Oh yeah, Shelby, she had come in and she, we were talking and then she was like, oh, y'all talk to Ann for you. Oh, I don't want no problems because she seen the plane outside. I was like, don't worry, Shelby,
so-
it's all taken care of.
So,
Right.
so
She was like, because we don't need any problems in here.
right,
Show you a mess.
Yeah.
I guess Ann must have given her a problem one time.
Exactly.
Because Shelby helped us get in here,
Yeah,
so
no
that's
doubt.
why. She
Right.
feels like everything we do comes back on her. Maybe it
Right,
does,
and
I
that's
don't
why
know.
we always are proactive and ask Ann, because we share the office with Ann.
Right.
So let's clap for Ann. Ann,
Yeah.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
We appreciate you. Now, Cindy, before we shout out the room, and like I said, it's going down December the 18th. We here, Christmas party.
You're for real?
Half of it is and half of it isn't. I just like saying it's going down.
It's going down.
Before we shout out the room, Cindy, I'm having issues with. It's weird. It's with my cell phone. Right now,
I'll tell you the issue. It's
Now-
a droid.
no. Here you go. Here's what I'm going through. But before we shout the room, God bless everybody in the chat room. Cindy, I have 2 cell phones here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Barbie Cologne, my lease agreements and all that, I lease these phones. They take the
What?
money out.
You
they
lease the phones.
they take the money out your.
Like you're paying off
Yeah,
the
yeah, paying
phone
off the
while
phone,
you're
sorry.
paying the bill?
Yes,
Okay,
that's what I'm
okay.
saying. So but Cindy, I'm done paying the phone. I paid everything,
Okay.
but both of the phones are broke.
That's usually what happens.
And it is so frustrating to me right now that
It's crazy.
now
bro.
that I own these phones, one of them I only could talk to on the speaker.
Oh my god. That's why you always telling me to call you back?
Yeah, and the other one.
He's like, hold on, I'm gonna call you on the other phone. I'm like,
Yeah.
what? We're talking already.
Yeah. Right, and City.
Yeah.
And the other phone, I can't turn the volume down.
What?
Let's see if it was Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Cindy Barbie.
Good morning,
Okay.
my family.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
At least we can hear him.
Right. So
Yeah, this Bernard.
Everybody, Bernard.
Hey.
morning. We know it's you, bro.
Right.
What's going on with y'all?
Everything's good.
Nothing. Sean's talking about
So
his phone.
Cindy, stay right there, Bernard. So Cindy, I get this like final bill with this Barbie cologne with
But
both
why?
of these.
Wait. Why you didn't utilize your insurance plan when stuff went wrong with them, or you can get
You
it
still
fixed?
could. You still keep.
I mean, I could, but my whole thing is this: I paid for this like everyone else on planet Earth. I'm done paying for. I did my job, and now the phones don't work.
All right.
Now, why I can't get an extra? Hold on, Bernard. I'm gonna let you. Why I can't get an extra year?
What?
Of a quality device working without paying for it?
Because they won't make any money if they did.
Go
that.
ahead, Bernard. Go ahead.
No, why? Because the government is corrupt.
The government
They ain't got nothing to do with these phones.
You can use that.
And you didn't upgrade. Did you get an upgrade while you had? Because if you had those phones for a couple of years,
Why should you upgrade if you doing your thing?
Exactly.
because that's why the phones is broke. Because you didn't upgrade them. I'm sure you
Cindy,
were offered an upgrade in
Listen,
that time that
I'm
you've
on
been
an
paid.
Obama phone.
That's the gimmick, Cindy.
Well,
2
You on a
years.
what-
I'm
You
on
paid
an
for the phone for 2
Obama
years.
phone.
You on an
and
Obama
I'm
phone.
still good.
And he's on an Obama phone and he's good.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
But Cindy, why? And it's actually like I made the last couple of payments and the phones would.
Who has a phone that long? Not me. Not I.
But I don't. But I feel like I've been like I want to call and complain.
I mean, Sean, you
Because
and
if-
everybody
All right,
else.
You could do that, man. You could do that, man. Come on, man. Come back to the Bronx, man.
But Sean, those phones
Right.
technologically, if you've had them for 2 years,
Yeah, I had them for
they're
2.
not even worth anything. They're obsolete.
I
They
understand
came
that.
up with other things.
It's worth a lot. What are you talking about?
No,
Like,
they're not worth
a whole
anything.
lot.
Nobody would probably give you $100 for that
If
phone.
not even that, but that's not the point. My point is if I paid for something and I leased it or rented or whatever, and I completed
now
the
you
agreement.
own it.
I own it, but I own both of these phones, Barbie. But they don't. There's issues with the phones,
Yeah.
and it happens at the end of the
Well, you finish
deal.
paying for it. That's how they do. That's how they get you to upgrade.
That's the problem.
That's how they get you to upgrade,
When my phone runs out of minutes,
When it's
I
supposed
can't
to.
call it.
Well,
You
it's the
said
same
what-
thing like when you be paying for a car. By the time you're done paying that thing off,
It's worth crap. It is
It's
driving
it's
like
worth crap.
I
It's
understand.
right. You
Right.
don't need the
Same thing.
transmission disc.
Yeah,
engine.
Right.
They're not made to last, Sean.
You know that's horrible to say.
To
That's-
last.
Don't feel bad.
Maybe sometimes you don't need your car. You need to just walk.
What?
No.
Who's
but
walking?
Just
Besides
walk.
for exercise.
Just walk.
We live
Because you was talking about he can't handle
Zumba.
your Zumba class and all that
Yep. You
because you
can.
gotta walk. So sometimes you gotta walk.
I can't.
See, the only thing I'm saying is this. I know, I get it. It depreciates, and I get all of that. I get it. It's the car, the phone.
So what do you
it's just that I'm
want?
just disappointed at the fact that I paid my bill on time. I did everything on time, and the phones don't work, and I own them now. So I'm looking crazy in these streets right
Nope.
now.
Well, you
So
could
what are you gonna do now?
Nah, you're
got
all
two
right,
options.
man. You're all right, man. Call me, and I'll come get you.
Cool. Now, what I'm gonna do? I'm caught up in a corporate headlock. I'm caught up in having to go on another lease plan or whatever
That's
it's called.
what you're gonna have to do. Or either
This is the way this system is set up. But I'm just saying, can I lease Barbie Cologne get 6 months?
Nope.
Of just like, hey, this phone is mine, without paying for anything and having good service on the device itself. That's all I'm asking for. Now I'm in a situation
yeah,
where I
that's
gotta go.
selfish.
I gotta go to
That's
this.
selfish.
I gotta go to this Sprint. I'm with Sprint, T-Mobile, whatever they are now.
Right. Me too.
And now, Cindy, guess what I'm getting? Guess what I'm getting, Bernard? I'm getting massive emails and notifications from my phone carrier, we got these phones and that phone and this phone and this phone and that phone and that phone. Now, why was son them getting this?
Well, why don't you? Because it seems like your problems aren't really that bad.
Yeah,
you can find a kid.
She's kind of correct. She's kind of correct.
You can find somebody to fix the volume problem for like $50. And then you can keep your old phone if you want.
Wow.
Get a new phone, bro. You got it.
No, she's kind of correct.
Just get a new phone or fix it. It's not like you can't hear and it's not like you can't see your screen. One of them is too loud. Who has a problem with their phone being too loud? Don't you need to hear stuff?
If you don't want everybody to hear your conversation,
I mean, I guess get some
Can't turn
headphones.
that, get
You
some
don't got a
headphones.
headset? Because the other
No.
one, if you connect it to your Bluetooth, you won't have to worry about the speaker problem either.
Yeah, well, I do that when in my car, but I'm just saying, Cindy, my whole thing is
You ain't saying nothing.
I'm not saying anything.
You saying
I can't say.
you're saying you're upset because you got old phones, but you decided to keep them old.
disrespectful today.
Because
Cindy,
he's
wow.
an old man.
Because
Wow.
when
He's an
you
old
had,
man.
because when your
Wow.
carrier was hitting you up for an upgrade, you was like, nah, I'm good. Because you would have still been paying the same thing, just maybe a little bit more, and you would have had a new phone.
They trying to
But
tell
I
you
just,
something.
I don't
straight.
want
They
to.
trying
I
tell you
want to.
straight.
I want that little $10, whatever it is.
And you don't even have cases on your phone. That's probably why the joints is messing up. You walking out here all willy nilly
I had one phone for 3 years.
with that case on it, right?
No, the one I took the case off of this one. I had it for 3 years, and this one I had for 2 years.
In technology years,
2.5
that's like
years.
It's like 80. It's like on his last leg.
I had this phone. I had this phone for like 9 years.
Okay, so Banak, my phone, the one I have for 3 years, is a Galaxy S9 Plus.
They're like on the 10 now.
Or 11 or something.
Ain't no
Let me
plus,
see what
no
Galaxy's
plus,
on
man.
now. And you on the 9?
Right.
Does
and
it
then
even
the other
update?
The other one is a Galaxy
That's
S10.
so bad. I'm with you, Sean. I
You
think
was
I had
a
the Note 9, Note 10.
The 9 is no good.
So do you think
They are like
Banak that
20
I
or
should get like he has no problems with his Obama phone?
No, I never got no problem with that.
So Cindy, why you don't have no problem with your Obama phone?
Because I don't use it like that.
Oh, well, you know.
And I only call my family.
Is it a
With
touch screen
dog.
or is it a flip phone?
Yo, yeah, describe that Obama phone thing. What's that
Yeah, I
about?
got the flip phone. I got the flip phone.
Those things will last. You can't do nothing though.
Right.
They don't got no jippers.
No.
They don't got no.
All you do is call.
And they phones, I don't need nothing else.
All you can do is call.
Well, it says a lot about
Because I'm a barber, right? I'm a barber. I go to your place to cut your hair. You know what I'm saying? And this right here, I don't need it for nothing else. I don't get on the internet and all that stuff like that, but I'll get on the internet with the other phone. But this one right here, you can't beat this.
Cindy, so let me ask you this question.
Sean, they're on Samsung Galaxy S20.
Yeah, I told you 20.
What?
Yeah.
Well, they skipped some numbers. They ain't.
Of course,
it wasn't like 12.
they went
13,
from
14,
10 to
15,
20.
yeah.
But you on 9.
Cindy, if
Nah, he just said
You
he
on
was
9. You
10.
ain't even at 10. At least if you
Right.
could be at 10, you got something to work with. Because they just went from 10 to 20.
Okay.
But you on 9.
all right, so Cindy, let me ask you a question.
Are both of them a 9? Or the other one's an 8?
One is a
Don't feel bad.
one is a
I'm way
9
behind.
and one is a 10.
Well, at least you got 9 and 10. I think I'm on like 7.
Cindy,
9 and
let me ask you something.
7 and 10 or 7 and 9.
Cindy, let me ask you something. If you're in a public setting, young man comes up to you, starts talking to you, and he has that Obama phone that Banak's talking about.
She gonna holler at me.
Now, Cindy, if you see a man's phone and you see it's this flip phone,
She
Obama.
gonna holler at me because she gonna think I'm a drug dealer.
Oh God,
No.
Right.
No.
We don't do those.
Cindy, dude, would you pursue a conversation? Would you pursue the conversation with a man who has a flip phone, has a Obama phone?
I don't know. I'd be probably,
Right.
but I'd be like, "What's up with that? What are
Why?
you doing?"
But with
Yeah,
that,
you
I'd
gonna
be
be,
like-
you gonna be
I'd be like-
curious.
I'd be
You
like,
gonna
"That's your
curious.
phone
You gonna be like, why
Right.
he got a flip phone?
Right.
yeah, but Cindy, what's the phone has to do with the man's character?
I mean, it doesn't. You're right. I'd probably talk to him. I can talk to anyone.
Right. Barbie cologne.
It's just like you see a man with shoes, a certain person's shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like you're gonna see their shoes, and you can't judge them by their shoes.
But Knock, you all right over there? Barbie cologne. Barbie cologne.
I'm just trying to make sense.
I'm like,
yes, you can.
Yes, you can.
Yes,
No,
and
you
you
can't.
definitely
No,
should.
you
Like,
can't.
you like why?
Do
why?
you judge
something
a
going
man
on?
by his shoes?
yes.
Barbie cologne. If a
Probably
young,
you dusty if you walking around because everybody knows, especially in the black
I
community,
didn't
you want to
say
have
it
your
was
shoes
dusty.
fresh.
I ain't say it was
If your
dusty,
shoes aren't
but
fresh,
you
Hold
can't
on,
judge a man by his shoes, because if I got on like the hockey shoes or the Western shoes, you can't judge me by that.
all right.
He's so exhausting.
Yeah, I'm not even.
No, you can judge me by my eyes.
All right.
You can judge me by my eyes,
Now-
but you can't judge me by my shoes.
Okay. Now, Barbie cologne. If a young, all right, Bernard.
Bye.
We should let's clap for Bernard.
Yeah.
We appreciate you.
I know you're about to hang up on me.
I know. say goodbye to the ladies, Bernard.
I'm not gonna say goodbye. I'm gonna say later.
All right,
Later.
Chat later.
Love y'all.
Say later to hold on, Bernard. Say later to the ladies individually, if you don't mind.
Later, ladies, and Shawn, Harvey. How about that?
That's good.
That's
All right.
fine.
God bless.
All right.
Goodbye.
Barbie cologne. I know I'm tired too.
I got a headache. I got a headache.
Everybody, that's Barack Obama, Jamal Ferguson's my man. Barbie, if a young man came over to you with the same phone that Barack has, the flip, the Obama, the Obama flip, how fast are you going into judgmental zone?
I'm gonna ask him why he have a phone. You know, yeah, I'm judging. I can't even lie. I'm like, what the hell? Like, really, dude? Like, what's up with that phone? Like, you get Social Security or something?
Barbie, are you serious right now?
Yup.
I would think, Barbie Cologne, hold on. Before we shut out the room, there's folks in that chat room, CJ?
Yeah.
Oh, Barbie Cologne, I would be more concerned if a young lady came up to me and started chopping it up with me and with no cell phone comparison to having a Obama phone.
I guess.
So you going right into judgmental zone?
I didn't say I was
Yes, you
judging.
did.
I'm judging. But I'm asking you, like, why you have that
And
phone?
what-
Because people who normally have that type of phone is like get some kind of assistance or, you know, Social Security. Like the average person.
They have no money.
Right. That's what it usually.
Or things are tight right now.
Or they're just trying to get over on the system. I'm just asking, like, what's going on?
So okay.
I'm looking
okay.
curious.
It's a red flag. It's a red flag.
So Barbie Cologne, CJ, Barbie, you are saying publicly.
Yep.
Hold on. That if someone has an Obama phone that kids talk to you, that there's no revenue involved, no income, or they doing something shady.
I said that they are usually on government assistance, which is I don't care if y'all do.
I'm
or
on
like
government
Social
assistance.
Security or something like that there.
I'm on
or
Social
just
Security.
getting over on the system.
I'm
Now,
judging
but
you if
wait
you
a
have a
minute.
crack in your screen. I'm looking at you. If your screen look like you just threw it on the floor 5 times, I'm judging you. I don't care. It could be the newest phone. I'm going to be like, why your screen look like that? Because there's just little things you're not keeping up with. And that means that there's a problem.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, Cindy Barbie.
You know what? Me and my sister Cindy, we finally agree on something. You got a cracked screen. You got an Obama phone. You got an old flip phone. I'm definitely looking at shorty sideways.
Okay.
You better keep that in your pocketbook all night.
And you
Be
know
like,
what?
I'll give you my number.
Right.
So everybody, this is Mr. Sensational, Rel Hollers on the phone.
Hey, Rel.
So Rel, hold on, wait a minute. I'm surprised at you, young man.
Listen.
I'm surprised at you.
Listen, Shawn.
Talk to me.
Shawn, this is 2020. Your phone, nowadays, and it's not even like it's something about you could tell about a person with their phone.
Ooh.
You can tell. You can tell. I don't care. I don't care. You don't got to have the newest phone and all that. But if your phone, you got the pack. Like, how long your screen big pack, 30? You ain't got no insurance on that.
Right, you ain't got no options.
You couldn't go to the little hot BB store where they fix the phone and get a new screen.
Well,
You over here getting cuts in your finger because you trying to rub your finger on
glass
on the cut on a packed phone screen.
Yep.
Right, fix it. I think that's the worst about it.
So, let me
I'm
ask you
not
this.
even gonna lie. I actually prefer to even deal with a woman that I really, because there's certain features when you have iPhone, right? And I'm an iPhone guy,
right?
And I prefer sometimes that the female have an iPhone.
Whatever, bro. Now you being bougie.
It's true because it just makes communication easier. Like I can love a comment, I can like it, I can send a gift,
Right,
I can talk an emoji.
Now y'all being phone bougie for real, for real.
Do all of that. I can send you songs, be like thinking about you, babe. Send you a music file.
All right.
If I don't have no service, I can call you on
Wi-Fi.
We can do that
in another country.
Okay.
On Wi-Fi.
Now,
all right, go ahead.
You won't even know I didn't pay my bill. You won't even know.
Rel, stay right there for a minute. Now, Barbie Cologne, you and I have an Android.
Yeah.
Has there been any situation that you and I have communicated with Cindy J via this device? Did you ever? You got your messages through, right?
I sure did.
With no problem.
No problem.
With emojis or whatever.
With
right?
emojis, gifts.
The emojis are weird.
Wi-Fi.
The
emojis
right?
are
Whatever
weird.
I need
So,
to contact
Rel,
whoever,
let me ask you something.
I got through
Thank
with
you.
my Android.
Rel.
Okay.
Let me ask you something. What are you talking about, young man? What are you talking about?
All
Barbie
right.
Cologne
He just
and myself.
prefers-
No, y'all
I'ma
being
put
real
you on.
phone bougie.
Yes.
Put
me on right now
I'ma put
because
you on.
Barbie Cologne just testified, bro.
Okay.
With me,
Hold on.
that
Hand it
Cindy
in.
J and I has never had an issue
Yes.
with all these ways to communicate that Cindy just shared. Go ahead, brother.
Can I put you on?
Put me on.
Can I put you on, Shawn? Right now, let's say if I went on my phone and I turned off the cellular service and I just had the Wi-Fi on, I can still reach Cindy. You can't reach me. If I turn off the cellular service on my phone right now, you cannot reach me if you have an Android. You can only reach me if you have an iPhone.
Now, Cindy, you hear what he
You
said?
can't do that. You
Now,
can't do
Cindy,
that.
this. Okay, now, Cindy,
That's true.
what he's saying is profound. But check this out. Why the hell would he want to turn off the cellular?
That's his own problem. Can anybody reach you?
Why
Because
you want to
the
do
rest
that?
of the world
What's-
is reachable.
Is that
Because sometimes you don't
even in
have
the
good
sense of-
cellular service.
Why, Rel? Tell me why would you? Why would you
You could be
turn
on
it
the
off?
train.
Shawn, you listen. You are a major comedian, right?
Right.
In the comedy circuit. You know what I'm saying? Very well known. You know what I mean? You get booked. You go international. When you go international, you're not using that cellular service. But if you got Wi-Fi, I can reach you if you have an iPhone.
They
It
got
comes
apps
in
for that.
handy sometimes.
They got apps for that.
We don't need an app.
That's all
We
right.
don't need an app.
It's okay.
But
That's
there's
what
certain
Sam
apps
is
You don't
that
need
you-
an app. You won't need an
It's
app.
okay.
But there's
But
certain
they have
apps.
them.
Wi-Fi.
But
there's
they have
cer-
apps for
But
that.
there's certain apps that we have that you guys got to pay for.
Right.
And
So what
you
that-
definitely
that's
don't
most of
have
the
an app
apps.
if you got to flip. We this app we do not. I don't have to. If I'm on Wi-Fi, I don't have to pay for no app. I don't have to do nothing. I can reach you without paying for nothing. If you got an iPhone, you in another country, you got Wi-Fi, I can reach you.
Now, let me ask you a question. All three of you guys, I'm very disappointed. All three of you guys talking about being judgmental with the.
Shawn,
If somebody got a flip phone,
if you
yeah.
were with your beloved Tanya and you were talking to her, she pulled out a flip phone.
You gonna ask her why
Well,
you got
You
that
ain't
damn
asking
phone.
her out again.
Right.
Rel,
Just
let me
stop
say
it.
this
Like,
to you.
Tanya, why you get that damn
I'm
phone?
more, now, Rel, let me ask you this question.
He
Rel,
gonna
everybody, Mr. Sensational Rel Holler's on the phone. I love this dude.
You a lie.
Rel, what if a woman approached you? You got two choices here. One woman has the Obama phone, right, Cindy? Flip, like Bernard had. Or B, the woman doesn't have a phone at all, just a house phone.
Oh Lord.
A house phone?
Yeah, a house phone.
A house phone?
Yes, a house phone.
People still got house phones?
Well,
I had a house phone.
Well,
All it was just telemarketers calling.
That's it.
Bro, this is the Price is Right, bro. Door number 1, Obama phone. Door number 2, no phone. Beautiful women, all that. Work, all
That's
that. What you
crazy.
doing? Which one you gonna go with?
Yo, my grandmother got a cell phone. It's no way. God, free nerve.
That's right, Will.
Both my grandmothers they are in their 80s and 90s. They got cell phones. There's no way in the God's free earth I'm dealing with anybody without a cell phone. My grandmother got a cell phone.
He said his grandmother got a cell phone.
Yeah, my 94-year-old grandmother got a cell phone. A touch screen.
So you going with door number 1, the woman with the Obama phone.
I'd rather you have something than nothing.
See,
Like,
so that's Barbie.
Crazy. You got a house. What planet are you on? What crack are you? What's wrong with you? Are you hiding from the government? You live in she got to live in the backwoods of Wyoming,
Right.
Around bears. What do you do? What do you do with no phone? Who does that?
Talking about call me when I'm home between 5 and 9.
Right. But I would look at her, my grandma. Are you crazy, girl? My grandmother has a cell phone. What is wrong?
Right.
Cindy. Rel is the type of young man that can hold his own, and I believe, and it's facts, in any conversation at any level with anybody, right?
Right.
Rel has that gift, and God bless him. Rel, you having a stimulating conversation, pause, with a young lady, fine as hell, in a club, whatever. She doesn't have a cell phone, and she says, listen, I'll be home, like Cindy said, between 7 and whatever, and you can call me at home when I get there. You got a problem with that?
I'm gonna forget that I have to. Yeah, I'm so how do you say we're so spoiled now?
Yeah.
I'm gonna forget that I have to call you in a time frame.
Right. I was you in that one, bro. Like what?
Right.
7 to 9.
I won't even. Matter of fact, we barely remember numbers, right? Like we barely.
I don't know Noah's number.
If I can't remember numbers, how am I remember the corner?
Now, Cindy, men, all of us are always in the ultimate goal is the hunt for the vagina.
Right.
Right?
Oh,
Now, and that hunt, if there's a fine woman there and she has a house phone, no cell phone, and she says call between 7 and midnight, speaking for myself, but I'm generally speaking for the men, we're going to get that number, Cindy J, and we will call that person at that time if that's the only motivation that it is. Well, if somebody's fine, tight skirt, full figure, thick legs, you're a thick leg man like me, well, and they said I don't have a cell phone, and here go my phone number, call me after 6. Well, you not gonna call, bro?
I'm gonna try and remember that. But Shawn, first of all, if you look good, if you're an attractive woman, first of all, if you're an attractive woman and you don't have a phone, and you look good, you attractive, you can't even get a dude to buy you a phone. You ain't get a dude to buy you a phone. What's wrong with you?
Your priorities are messed up.
Right. You ain't getting the right coin, boo.
I don't want to talk to you because your hustle is obsolete.
Right.
You're bad, and you couldn't even get somebody to get you a phone at this point in time in your life.
Right,
I don't even want to talk. Your hustle is trash. I need you to be on the same hustle time I'm on. You couldn't even get Negro to get you a cell phone. Nah.
Really?
I feel the same.
Wow.
I concur.
That's true.
Wow.
You can't even get it up. Like, the same thing with if your phone is cracked. That means like your priorities is messed up.
Like, go
you
get
can
that
tell a
screen
lot.
fixed.
You can tell a lot by the phone.
There's a lot about you. You ain't got no phone in the 20th century.
Right.
Yeah, I was even self-conscious. Remember, I was rocking with my iPhone 6 for mad long.
Oh,
I
wow,
think the 10 had come out already, and I was on my 6.
Listen here.
I didn't even want to bring it out.
This
like
is
when I went out.
7. I don't even care.
I don't know why you would care about
I used
that.
to feel self-conscious.
Yo, Rel, good looking, brother.
My thing is, if my phone still work,
Love you too, Ralph.
Cindy,
I'm gonna keep
And my
using it.
phone was
Right.
working good. I love that phone.
So then that's a problem with you. Barbie just said
Wasting money.
An
That's
old school
wasting
phone,
money.
and she just walk around, pull that thing out like it's no problem.
Sure
I
do.
know, but you know that people is looking at you
Why
like,
you worried
nigga,
about
I
other
don't
people?
care.
oh,
That
you,
is one.
You
He
rocking
said,
with the
ooh.
and with the
Why you worried about other people?
Yes.
It's just, I mean, of course, I still had it, but
I
when
don't
everybody's
care.
rocking the three cameras, and I only had the one.
All right, we're
Girl,
done.
I don't care about that. Look and judge all you want, because guess what?
Are you
my,
serious,
My
Cindy?
$1,500 is still in my damn pocket. I guarantee you that.
Barbie, look at
I
me.
did.
Barbie, you are a woman that's talking with a lot of
Right.
sense right now.
Hello.
Cindy, let me tell you something.
And I felt
Wasting
so
no
bad.
money.
I was
You
so
can't-
self-conscious. I didn't want guys to talk to me. I was like, ugh. I would like hold my phone a certain
What?
way.
No, that's when you
It
like.
was
If
a
you
lot.
want me to have a new phone, baby, you should buy it.
Hold on,
Thank you.
hold on, Barbie. Come on.
I was self-conscious about
We're
my
gonna take
phone.
a quick break. We're gonna take a quick break. Cindy, we're gonna
You're
give
still on your 6S?
Cindy,
Prentice?
Cindy, Barbie, we're gonna give you the floor before we take a break. There's something that you want to say and about your feelings of feeling inadequate, Cindy,
I
about your phone.
did.
So, Cindy, you have the floor. How did you feel when you had your
I
phone?
felt like I need to get another phone. Every day I would.
Go ahead. No, I'm sorry. Go
Every
ahead.
day I would look at it. I would say, I need to get another phone. I need to get another phone. It really made me feel so. I mean, of course, I was going about my regular day, whatever, but I was feeling self-conscious about it. Until my beloved Laura Turner, she gave me her 10 because she had gotten 2 phones. I was like, God, yes! I was like, I'm part of the land of the living again.
You a mess.
Do you feel a little better now?
Now I'm on the iPhone 11 Pro Max
Ooh.
We'll be right back.
that I'll have for 5 years.
No.
Let's tell 'em.
rock with me. Just rock with me. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. Rock with me. Just rock with me. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. It's a good night, so leave all your problems at home. Come out and party. Don't let no one destroy your soul. Have a few drinks, then get yourself up out that chair. Get on the dance floor and let them know that you ain't here. The DJ is rocking. The ladies are winning, so fellas up and suit your bone. And let's do this right and party till the break of dawn. But before the night's over, I need all y'all to sing along. Get on the dance floor. Oh, and do your thing. If you ain't got no moves, let me show you what you can do. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. Get on the dance floor. Oh, and do your thing. If you ain't got no moves, let me show you what you can do. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. You can just rock with me. Just rock with me. Oh, the house is packed and people outside still trying to get in. It just hit midnight. That's when the real party begins. Everyone dancing and sipping on their favorite drinks. Bottles are popping. You see, money is not a thing. Boogie and real tracks got the whole party going.
All right, come on, we're back. It is a weird Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020. 20 minutes after the hour. Welcome back. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J. along with our co-host Barbie Cologne, where you get your morning started right. Only place on earth where you get your morning started right, number one show in the area. Please show us some love. We're here to service you guys. Like my mother said, thank God for Jesus.
Thank God for him.
And we are here for you, and you are here for us.
Yes.
iHeartRadio, Shawn Harvey Morning Show.com. Fam Radio, Comedy World Net Radio, or podcast platforms. Special shout out to all our affiliates. Thank you so much. And right here in the All-Star Room, Facebook Live. And again, I used to say, I'll say it again. Shout out to all our creepers. Boy, we know you're listening. And you don't want to say a word. And some of y'all are creeping on for the support of the show. And God bless you. Thank God for Jesus. And there's other creepers that are out there hating. I want to say thank you as well. You can continue hating on this show, but I would thank you for listening at the same time. We're here for you as well. So special shout out to all the creepers. Barbie, just give us one shout out the room. Just give us some weather right here in Bethlehem, Easton. Barbie lives in Easton. I live in Bethlehem, next town. And Cindy's
Poconos 570. What up?
Boom.
Stroudsburg. What up? Where you at? Stand up. Poconos.
Go ahead, keep going. That's what, I love it.
717 570 610.
Oh God. Shout out.
18301 18360. Where my people's at?
Where they at? Where y'all at? Stand up.
Where are you?
It's about two of y'all. It's about
18322.
The only ones I know up there is Vanetta, George Henry, and Diane Hall.
Right.
Shout out to the Poconos. You know,
So that's how all y'all got here anyway, via the Poconos.
That I would totally agree.
Okay, we the gatekeepers.
You're right. Like
if you can survive in the Poconos, then you can mosey your way on down to Bethlehem, Allentown, Easton, back to more what you know. But if you can't live in the Poconos for a year, 2 years,
That's
you ain't
right.
built for it.
Exactly.
Okay.
You ain't built for that life.
I will agree with you, Cindy J.
I'm going 25 years strong.
Just and look at you. You're on Elizabeth Avenue in Bethlehem,
Right.
Pennsylvania.
On your way. Come on down to the
That's right.
valley, girl. Come on down to the
After all
valley.
your traveling odysseys, is still right back in Pennsylvania, right here.
Down in
Right
the
on
valley with it,
Elizabeth.
girl. Come on
You
down, City.
understand?
Whatever.
Shout out to the Poconos, of course, you know. Used to be my hometown up there. All right. And technically, Barbie Cologne, I'm still an honoree in the Poconos.
Yeah, you're an honoree.
NAACP, man. Don't get it twisted, y'all.
That's
your boys,
right.
Your boys, hold on, man.
I don't know what they were thinking that year.
Don't get it twisted, everybody.
It's been a year, right, Shawn?
It's been a year, and I'm still an honoree because they didn't have it anymore. They didn't have it because it's canceled. And hold on a second. And on top of that, I was gonna host it this year.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Okay? So everybody, don't get hey, y'all running around here, man, thinking y'all comfortable talking to your boy.
Wow,
Shawn Harvey, man, is an honoree in the Poconos with a bunch of other with a bunch of other community leaders up there, the NAACP, and the U.S. Senator in Pennsylvania gave me a one of those certificates, CJ.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you hanging it up? You got it hung up?
No, not yet.
Tell Tanya to hang it up.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, hang you all.
This is a kid from the Bronx, the ex. I don't even know what. Yo, the committee called me. They was like, Shawn, we want to honor you. I was like, me? You sure?
What? You sure?
Community service. So know this. Shawn Harvey Morning Show, City Barbie.
Hello.
Yeah, hello.
This is Eric.
Hey, Eric.
What are you doing?
I just got to work.
Oh,
First of all, I lived in the Poconos for 24 years.
Eric, you're only 24.
That's why he lived in the
Hold on.
I'm 27.
Stop being disrespectful. It's 27. All right, Eric, tell us about your Pocono Odyssey, my friend. No, hold on, Eric. Are you home now?
Yeah.
Okay, before you tell your story, I want you to take your shirt off.
Sure, what the hell?
Take your shirt off right now. Eric loves taking his shirt off.
Doing too much. Doing too damn
He's young. He loves taking it.
It's already done.
He's already done.
He's already done.
Cindy, he's a young, hot body guy. He's gonna take his shirt off. Eric, continue with the story, please.
Nah, I lived there for 24 years. I was basically locked away in the cabin like Rapunzel.
Right, I feel you.
All woods, and you need a car to get everywhere, even around the corner.
Because around the corner, do not be around the corner.
But it's peaceful.
You don't hear gunshots around the corner.
You sound like a 50-year-old woman who's
Don't
tired
do
of
that,
her life in the New York. It's peaceful.
It is peaceful.
Eric, calm down.
So where you at now, Eric?
He's down here in Allentown.
Oh, you in Allentown?
Okay,
Right.
you came down to the hood. All right.
Now, Barbie Cologne. Eric is a young man that's built for greatness. He can't be great in the Poconos.
You really can't.
No disrespect. I say that
disrespect
respectfully to the Poconos.
Poconos is for retirement.
No,
and entertainment.
easy, Barbie, easy.
It is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Poconos is for retirement and entertainment. That's it.
Not Eric.
Retirement people.
Not Eric.
Not even entertainment.
Not
Just
retirement.
retirement.
You got the few little attractions up there is what I mean.
Not
a couple
Eric.
of them.
Not
gotta
Eric.
go there to go to sleep.
Not Eric. Eric, when you left the Pocono area and came down to the Lehigh Valley, right? You kind of sort of found like it was more home for you, more liberal for you. Would you agree?
See, I like the fast-pacedness, so the city's more like of a home.
Right. See, so Cindy, Eric can't be Eric in the Poconos.
Oh, yes, he was.
She's like, oh, he was Eric.
Oh, he was Eric, but
He was
you know.
Eric. He was Eric.
He was fine.
And
it was good.
and what was the why did you leave the Poconos? What happened?
What was the what?
Why did you leave the Pocono area and then come down here to Lehigh Valley? What happened?
More money, more job opportunities, a better life.
Yeah.
Up in the Poconos, you're at a standstill unless you have a car.
Yeah.
Because transportation around there is every other hour. Living out there is just like, all right, the roads horrible. Like when it snows, I hope Sunny can make it down because.
And you know what? He's absolutely right. The roads are bad. I mean, there's no disrespect to the folks that live in the Poconos. God bless you, man. You're right, Cindy. You have to be built a certain way to live up there. But he's right. Like it's not like even like a little light flurry.
Right.
You sliding all over the road.
Yeah, right. A little light flurry, you're sliding over the place, and 90% of us only have like that one car for like our entire life. Like if something happened to that car, like we're homeless. Like it's like, you know what I mean? So we don't, right, Eric? We don't need that problem.
No, we don't.
Eric, Netflix made over in Main Street. You want to come and look at it? You came down here and seen it?
No, I'm gonna go down. Actually, Mama's birthday is coming up.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna be down there.
What, my mom or your mom?
Mama, yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, good.
So
Come on down.
when you mosey your little self down here, you're gonna be with me, Josh, and Maya.
Ooh, now, that sounds exciting.
That's my sister.
Now, Eric, when Barbie Cologne had a birthday party, I love to dance and get my dance on, even though, I you know what I'm saying, Cindy?
Yeah.
I love the music, and I'll get my dance on. I was standing over by my table getting my dance on. It was all good.
Right.
Because I like to dance. I like to party. So I like Barbie Cologne. Now, Eric, before COVID, when you was free to be you and dance and go into the club, Eric, how fast would it take you to get to that dance floor and rock out, my friend?
Not that fast.
Right.
I'll be on the dance floor. I mean, give me a couple of shots, a couple of good ones.
He said a good one.
Good ones.
Yeah, not because people like to go to the bar and be like, let's get a round of lemon drops. Like, what? No.
I mean, give me a round of shots of Henny. Double shots, please. Thank
you.
Right, and Eric, a double shot, 2 double shots of Hennessy, where would that take you on the dance floor, my friend?
Oh, it won't take me far because it take me a lot of liquor to get to that.
Yeah, Eric drinks like a whole bottle by himself.
Right.
You gotta give me like 5 shots of those, and then I'll be on the dance floor.
Right. So when there's 5 shots of Hennessy and Eric, right?
5 double shots.
When there's 5 double shots of Hennessy, Eric, what are you capable of doing at that point?
I'm capable of a lot of things.
He's capable of a lot of things.
For real. I've seen it. It's amazing.
Cindy, have you seen Eric in action, capable of doing a lot of things?
Yeah. Okay. Me and Eric. 5 double shots.
Right. So if you get a Cindy J and an Eric together with 5 double shots of Hennessy, the party's on.
Party's on.
God bless.
Everything's happening. Twerking all over the place.
Okay.
Eric, how's your twerk game?
Right now it's a little weak, but it's fine.
It's a little weak.
Now
his knees. He's getting older.
Right. Now, Eric, is your beloved Josh at home?
Yeah.
Okay. I want you to do me a favor, and then we'll take another break and we'll shut out the room. I want you to go over to your beloved Josh right now, and I want you to twerk for him real quick.
You want what?
I want you to go over there to your beloved Josh and twerk a little bit for him. He's a hard-working man, and he needs that. Can you go over there right now?
Eric is hardworking.
I know Eric works hard. I know he works for me, but Eric got responsibilities.
Shawn, you be doing too damn much.
Now, Eric, go on over there to Josh. And you twerk your ass off for your man.
Eric's always twerking.
All right? Eric, Josh, what are y'all guys doing?
He's laughing at you.
Oh.
Let me work.
Eric, go on over there.
He say, let me twerk.
Eric, go on over there. And
Josh is like, stop it.
Josh.
Josh is so serious all the time.
Hey, Josh. Eric, go on over there and twerk for your man before we're going to take another break, okay?
Shawn, you are a whole fool.
Yeah. All right. I'm twerking.
Are you doing it?
I'm twerking.
Are you doing it? Hold on. Eric, you doing it now?
Yes, I'm.
And make sure you stick your tongue out with it.
Yeah. And Eric, wait a minute. Is your shirt off while you doing it too?
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right. We'll be right back. Let them twerk.
All right.
Bye, Eric.
couldn't live without you. We took the D train for uptown and never looked down. But that was then, this is now. You drove me insane, but I didn't complain. We had our thing, now we're done. But sometimes fuck just for fun. And it's real cool, and it feels good, or at least it should. Get out on your own, girl. That's what they say. I've been through feminist statistics. A chick who said no holistic. They don't know how sweet you sound when you say, hey girl, what time you coming down? I'd work like a slave for it. Turn all day, pray for it. Swim short to shore for it. Go out like a whore for it. 'Cause when I'm down, I'm down. What time you want me round? We had our thing, now we're done. But sometimes fuck just for fun. And it's real cool, and it feels good, or at least it should.
We'll come back and play that in a minute. Come on, we're back. Thanks for giving that information to Princess. And we're back. It is Weird Wednesday, December the 9th, 2020. 37 minutes after I walk back, Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J. along with our co-host Barbie Cologne. We get your morning start right. Why not? Barbie, I didn't mean to interrupt you. Before we wanted to give local weather, and then Cindy went off spazzing out about the Poconos. What's the weather right here real quick? We got special. And then Josh called in and started twerking with, Eric started to call in and started, now he's twerking with Josh right now. They're probably having sex at the moment.
Probably
Go ahead,
still
Cindy.
doing it.
I swear to God, I can't with you.
Josh and Eric, if you're having sex right now, put a #1 chat room. Barbie, what's the local weather?
It is still 31 degrees outside. The high is going to be 37. Stay cloudy with a expected snow shower today and sometime this afternoon. That's the weather I have for you all. What's it look like where you are? Barbie Cologne coming to you live from the Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring Cindy J. Where you get your morning started.
Morning start, right? Thank you. All right, so Cindy J, everybody in chat room, everybody listening, we have our special guest from Bad Boys of Comedy, White Boys in the Hood, First Amendment. My good friend out of Brooklyn, New York, man, comedy veteran is on the phone. Everybody, if y'all don't mind, let's start clapping for my good friend A.G. White.
Ooh.
A.G.
A.G.
What up?
What up?
Cindy J.
Stroudsburg, all the areas in the past the Delaware water gap.
Right off 78, whatever.
Exactly.
Right. Yes. This is where they all move to when they have the warrants.
Exactly.
Everybody.
That is the headquarters of witness protection. No doubt.
This is where black folks and Latinos buy the house, Cindy J, and then move back to New York 3 years later.
Right.
Everybody, the hilarious, man, the fun, like this guy, comedy veteran, man. Cindy, once again, when I came into the game and I saw A.G. Wright perform, it was amazing to me.
Right.
And he's the type of comedian all us comedians just study and we look up to.
Right.
Now, AG, first of all, we'll get into the comedy thing right now. AG, how long you been doing stand-up, my friend?
Yo, Shawn, with all due respect to the Shawn Harvey Morning Show, when people always ask us comedians that, I learned never to date yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been doing it a very long time. But when you say, which with all due respect, I'm gonna double talk myself on this one though, for real.
No doubt, do you think?
When you're doing it as long as I've been doing it, it's just I've been doing comedy.
Right.
But I actually started in 1992 at the Uptown Comedy Club. Actually, I started at a place called Manhattan Proper, where comedian Talent, right? He was the actual host of that. And I'll never forget, I said, I do comedy. Like, how these young comedians will come up to us and say to us, I do comedy.
Right.
And I'm like, okay, all right, cool. So you want 5 minutes? And Talent gave me that 5 minutes. Right. And let me tell you something, Shawn, I rocked it.
Oh,
right? Crazy.
That's awesome.
I rocked it on we never knew, as professional comedians now, we never knew about premises, setups, punchlines. I was just talking. Talking, and I thought I was being funny. The crowd laughed, and that was it. I told a stock joke, and they laughed.
Right.
And guess what? Talent was like, "Yo, funny. Come back next week."
Right.
Oh.
So I came back next week.
Right.
Different crowd, different host. Monterio Ivy was hosting that night, and got booed so bad that the chef, at Manhattan Proper, they cook the wings right behind us in the back.
Yeah.
The area there. The chef came out, dirty apron and all, and booed the shit out of me.
Oh no!
Oh,
Even
dang.
the chef licking his fingers. All right, you got to go, son. This shit is whack. But these wings is fire. Get these wings to go.
Get these wings to go. Right. Let me get it to go box, please.
What a difference a week makes.
Right. Oh man.
Goodness.
And, he talks about this room, Manhattan Proper. It was actually one of the hardest comedy rooms to do in New York City, CJ. Now, it's right. So when it's weird, it's insidious in a way. The same thing with me. When you get booed off the stage as a new jack, there's a little depression there for a few, but then you go right back out there.
As you should.
Yeah. Well, I learned to. I don't really want to, to actually compare it to an accident. God forbid. It's like when you truly get into a car accident, right? What's the first thing they say after you heal or whatever from a car accident? What do they say? As soon as you get into a car accident, you heal or whatever. They say the first thing is to get back behind the wheel.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Nah.
I mean, straight up. And that's how it was. That's how I incorporated it as with comedy. Like, had an accident, boom. I'm good. Thank God I'm okay. Let me get back on stage. And then, like I said, Monterio Ivy was like, then I came back and Monterio Ivy was like, listen, I like what I see. Why don't you go to the Uptown Comedy Club and do comedy there and learn how to do comedy through our workshops.
Right.
And I did it. I started out with Tracy Morgan, believe it or not.
Right.
Me and Tracy were in the same class.
Oh.
Wow.
Yes.
And
1992.
1992. God bless you. And what was that defining moment, like after you got off a stage or heading to a club when you was, because we all have moments in life. What was that moment what was that moment for you in your comedy life when you was like, this is it. This is what I want to do?
When I got fired from my job.
He was like, I need something.
That's when everything becomes clear.
Yo, Shawn, let me tell you something. I'm talking about 1994. I worked on Wall Street, right?
Oh my God.
And then my company moved from Wall Street. We moved to Jersey City, New Jersey for tax purposes. It was much cheaper. You know, we moved from Wall Street and went into Jersey City, which, you know, the state of New Jersey was cheaper with taxes. So long story short, yo, I kid you not, and I'm going to put this out there that a lot of comedians don't know. Yo, I got fired from my job, and I was with them since 87. So I was moonlighting doing comedy from 92 to 94, but I was with my job from 87 to 94.
Wow.
Anyway, I got fired from my job for the N-word, bro, back then, 26 years ago. But, of course, Shawn, and everybody that could do the marketing research on A.G. White, it was never a derogatory, and it was more of a, back then it was a term of endearment, like, man, you remember when, okay, here we go. And the reason why we were in the lunchroom talking on our break, right? And we were, remember when the Knicks in the 90s, they went to the finals in 94.
Right.
So we used to always joke around, be like, yo, Patrick, you ain't shit. That mofo, you know, he ain't shit. Can I curse?
No. That's what, the issue's good. They're not trying not to.
Okay, but you know, so we gonna work around the word.
Right.
No, I'm not talking about that word. No, that word is the rap.
Right.
But for real, so we were just bantering and everything like that. We were like, yo, that neighbor ain't shit. He can't even hit a free throw. And when it counts for it, that neighbor can't hit a jump shot. You know, and he's John Starks is the best man. That light skinned neighbor. So we were doing all that neighboring,
right?
And there was a woman that worked in our department that never liked the fact that she was from the South, but she came to work in Jersey City. Her family was in Jersey City, and she actually came from Savannah, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? And her last name was Fowler, right? And I'm not gonna put her first name out there, but her last name was Fowler. And she was fouling a mother father. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, but she was reporting me to human resources. Like she never understood that that's how we talk on break because my man was from Bed-Stuy, Brooklyn. Right. So we was just bantering like, oh, that neighbor, that mofo, all through the lunchroom at the job, and she didn't like it, and she reported me to human resources, and of course my manager brought it to me like, yo, hey. You know, there's word that you're using the N-word, you know, at a astronomical rate, you know, white terms at an astronomical rate.
Right.
We're gonna have to report you and write you up. I said, nah, bullshit, because they was calling me the N-word too. Like, neighbor, you don't know what you're talking about and this, that, and the other. So I'll never forget that. That was July 7th of 94, bro. That's when I got terminated. And that's when I went full time with comedy, 94.
Let's clap.
Wow. Crazy, yo. Wow. Crazy. And I guarantee you, anybody in your studio, Shawn, your team, you know, I guarantee you, if you hear me talk over the phone, you would never know there's a Caucasian dude over the phone. And again, I'm not trying to put myself on a pedestal, but that's how I communicated as a 24-year-old.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
That's how we did it. But now as a 50-year-old and doing all of this, it's like, yo, damn, I was really going in with that, and I could have just communicated better. And you know, at this juncture, you know, I hate to say it, it was what it was.
Right.
You know?
So see, wow, fascinating. Everybody, A.G. White's on the phone. Hilarious comedian and business owner in comedy as well. AG, now you can hear all the New York in him, Cindy J. You hear it more New York than damn near I am, Cindy J. I'm from the beloved Bronx, the BX, so B next. Jesus Christ was born in the Bronx, New York.
So is Moses.
AG, where are you from in New York City, my friend?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York. BK all day, every day, son. Home of B.I.G., home of Hoes. Right. Come on, what more do you want? BDK, Big Daddy Kane, Fab, Barbara Streisand, if the white folks are listening.
I like Barbara.
I like Barbara.
Now,
Shawn, your crew's like, and Barbara Streisand is who?
No, I know who Barbara Streisand is.
Yeah.
Barbara Streisand. She went to Erasmus Hall High School. She's from Flatbush, Midwood area.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Now, Cindy J. This is facts, factory, like the young folks say in Harlem.
Yes,
Brooklyn on the AG and myself are blessed to do. We're in the urban circuit of comedy. I mean, we could do mainstream. We could do all that. But AG, it's a whole. You've been around the city. You've been around the country. But it's something about that Brooklyn vibe with comedy, with the supporters in Brooklyn, that sort of separates the rest of the country, in my opinion. Why is it
Brooklyn, Shawn, Brooklyn, I gotta say, and not to cut you off, Shawn, honestly, Brooklyn is its own brand. Like when people think of New York, when people out of town think of New York, they think of New York City, the big bright city lights, the plays, the hoopla, the Times Square, the countdown to the new year. They think of New York. But when you say Brooklyn, it's like, oh my God. So that's like Brooklyn. Like they forget all about the big bright city lights, and right away it's like, oh my God, it's Brooklyn. Is Brooklyn in the house? And that's the first thing they say is Brooklyn in the house. Like that's been so branded in the last like 5 decades, yo. It's crazy. And then before our mayor Bloomberg left the city, he labeled Brooklyn literally as its own brand. Brooklyn is Brooklyn. Now, for example, you got the Brooklyn Nets. You know what I'm saying? Right across the bridge, right across the Manhattan and Brooklyn Bridge, you got the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn's its own brand. You got people that are leaving New York City to move into Brooklyn.
Right. Now, Cindy, you see how proud he is. You're not that proud to live in the Poconos like he is of Brooklyn.
But Brooklyn people, they just take it to another level sometimes. It's just like, calm down.
Now she has a point.
Like,
she has a point, AG. Do you think
people
even
think
you
New
as
York is Brooklyn because of how Brooklyn people rep it so much? Like, calm down.
Right, even AG as a is it called Brooklynite? Is that that would be the proper term? But AG, she has a valid question. Do you think that you folks in Brooklyn kind of take it to a whole nother level, AG?
Well, we used to, but now that we have wine bars and bakeries.
Right. You got a whole bunch of Whole Foods over there.
There's the new, in quotes, new Brooklyn. Gentrification, which gentrification ain't got she on me. You know what? It's funny because I walk in some of these neighborhoods and white folks look at me like, you're new. I'm like, motherfucker.
No, I've been here.
Furniture out this Chef, I will savage the shit out of you, Chef. I will savage Seth.
Everybody, AG White's on the phone. AG.
Jeff and Sarah are in Brooklyn now.
So in that new Brooklyn, there's a lot of poodles walking around, a lot of dogs. Right?
I never knew about a dog park, bro. They got dog parks.
So, so AG, are you, Cindy, this is a valid question from him, Brooklyn. Are you adjusting to the new Brooklyn?
Negative.
He like, no.
That's a hard negative. But listen, you know what though, Shawn and folks on the what's the crew's name? Because I like to address them by name. I didn't catch the name.
Okay.
What's the co-host?
That's Cindy J.
Hey.
Cynical, but it's Cindy J and Barbie Cologne, like the Barbie doll. Barbie.
Oh, Barbie Cologne.
Yeah, and Cindy J.
I know. I've been in the hood long enough. That's not like cologne that you buy at Nordstrom or any of those. That's COLON.
Right.
I know.
Yeah.
Right, no doubt.
Yeah.
They're like cologne. How do you spell that? COLOGNE? No. It's Boricua.
Exactly.
COLON. And they don't even say cologne.
No, they like cologne. Cologne, right. I'm like, no, it's cologne. Cologne.
Well, Barbie.
You got to put the alone in there.
Right, you got to put the alone. Right. See, you get it, my dude. You get it.
Yeah.
See, I'm the old Brooklyn. You already.
Right.
Barbie.
Okay, so getting back to you, Shawn. You know what? I really haven't adjusted. I am who I am.
Right.
But I've been saying this for the last, like, literally almost 36 months, man. This new Brooklyn, man, it's not the same, man. You got gentrifiers that come, that spend their parents' 401k money and move into the, into these areas. Like they done took over the Bed-Stuy. You know what I mean? Where Fab used to be and everything like that, and Big Daddy Kane. They done took over Bed-Stuy, and now, believe it or not, they call it Bed-Stuy Heights.
Oh.
Now the white folks move in, they take it to different heights. Pun intended.
Right.
You know what I mean? When the Brads and the Seths and yeah.
See, Cindy, this is a revelation. I didn't know that this was going down in Brooklyn like this. But do you still have that stronghold, the pink houses? Is that still?
Oh no, they ain't moving in the pink houses. No, they did their marketing research. No sir, no sir. They know pink houses turns to black and blue houses. Pink, black, and blue. You know what I mean?
Now, AG,
Yo.
In your everybody, AG White. So let's clap for AG.
Yeah.
AG's right. AG White is on the phone.
Thank you, Miss Cologne. Thank you, Sarah. I appreciate it.
Okay. Now, AG, back to your
Yo.
comedy journey. Now you land on Cindy, he was on Bad Boys of Comedy.
Yes. How's that?
Man, I was Cindy, I wasn't doing stand-up yet, and I was watching this guy on television. AG, how did all that come about?
Bad Boys of Comedy?
Yeah.
Yo, here, quick story. Tina Graham, which is the godmother of comedy, Tina Graham was very well connected with Def Comedy Jam, and a whole bunch of other TV shows. She was even affiliated with getting comedians on BET Comic View. So anyway, Walter Latham, who produced the Kings and Queens of Comedy, right? Walter Latham was with P. Diddy. Well, I don't know what was his name at the time, Sean John or Puff Daddy,
right?
Sean Combs. I don't know what his name was at the time, but actually it was P. Diddy because it was P. Diddy Bad Boys of Comedy. But he changes his name when he, I think after every quarter he changes his name. So anyway, long story short, Tina Graham was like, AG, I got a perfect opportunity for you. You got the Puff Daddy Bad Boys of Comedy. Well, I say Puff Daddy, but it was P. Diddy Bad Boys of Comedy. Walter Latham, who's the producer, I got to get him a tape. This is when we were sending tapes, not links to our stand-up, which we do now. Right. So she was like, I need a tape from you. You got a tape? I FedExed the tape to her crib. She sent it to Walter Latham. And actually, Walter Latham was in the Bahamas at the time. So she sent it to Walter Latham in the Bahamas. And of course, he in his room back in the days, they used to have the VCR slots where you could put the VCR tape in. Right. And sure enough, he called her back immediately and was like, yo, this guy's white?
Right.
Come on,
Right.
you serious?
Right.
And it's going to be, and where's he from? Tina Graham was like, he's from Brooklyn. Right. No, and I want the ladies getting pissed. But, of course, Brooklyn was branded. He's from Brooklyn. Right. Yo, I think she said son. He's from Brooklyn, son. All that. You know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean?
Right.
But now the young generation is like, they will bro you to death. Come on, bro.
Right.
Bro.
Right.
Really,
A lot
bro?
of bros, yeah, right.
Bro. Forget about it. Right. So we had the son. Yo, bro, come on, bro. You already know, bro. Bro.
I don't even know how that happens.
Even a woman be like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Like, really, bro? And I'm like, yo, why don't you just grab your it when you do that? Cause that's how I look at you. Like, I look at you as a dude. Like come on, bro. And no, I'm not putting Isha at the end. I'm not putting Isha or Quana. Come on, bro, Quana. No, I'm not doing all that. No,
right. Nice.
Bro. So anyway, so Walter Latham. So fast forward, Walter Latham got back to her immediately and was like, yo, I want this guy on my show. Now, let me tell you this. The set that you see actually on the P. Diddy Bad Boys of Comedy, and I'm going to tell all your fans and your morning show listeners and anybody in between. Yeah. I actually filmed P. Diddy Bad Boys of Comedy twice because I was going on last on that show because Walter Latham thought I was, so strong.
Right.
And the crowd was the same crowd from like 6 o'clock. So I didn't get on stage till about maybe 9:45.
Wow.
So you had 3 hours and 45 minutes worth of comedy.
Yeah.
By the time I got on, they were done. And they cut my set short because, Shawn, when we film, all of that is what's the word I'm looking for? It's union. It's unionized. So all the film, the TV crew, the film crew, they had to get out of the building by exactly 10 o'clock. Otherwise, Diddy and them and Walter Latham and them would have to pay for overtime towards the union. And they weren't trying to do that. So they cut my set short. They only gave me 3 minutes.
Right.
And I just, I just barely got by. Like it wasn't high, it wasn't low. It was just, you gonna put that on TV? Like really?
Right.
Nah. So I'll never forget. I got off stage, and Diddy with the Fruits of Islam because that was the security. Because I was mad. I was like, "Yo, they only gave me 3 minutes. How the hell can I rock off in 3 minutes, man? That's bullshit." So I'm venting and everything like that. And Diddy was in passing with the Fruits of Islam, and he stopped everybody that was in that area and said to us, "Listen, we had to get out of the building. We cut every comedian set short, but check this out. The comedians that I just cut off, it's in the last 15 minutes, we letting you come back and film the next day."
Wow,
so
that's awesome. That's great.
And and they put me on. They put me on first. I was the first comedian out the gate.
Yes.
That's why that audience was so live.
Yes.
And I did the same set because, of course, Shawn, when we do television, we have to come with our set on what we're definitely going to do.
Right.
No in between stuff. We doing it. We're presenting it, and that's what it is. We sticking to the script, so to speak.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's when I caught the standing ovation on Diddy. So I never will lie and say, nah, that was right out the gate.
Right.
Nah, that was the second time around.
Nice. Great story.
That is a cool story.
Yes, it is.
Barbie's Tina in the room?
She's in the room.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, she's here.
Everybody, Tina's on our show every day. AG, we love her to death. Now, AG. Now, after all of that, AG White's on the phone. Hilarious. Let's talk about real quick. I know you got to leave in a few, but let's talk about how that you made that transition from stand up and then you started in the business of comedy. Because Cindy, out here where I live, where we're at, and when I do my comedy shows, I put my money up, Cindy.
Right.
Like I produce the show.
Yeah.
Right.
Like I'm paying everybody.
Right.
It's a different realm from the stand up part of it, and then going up and doing stand up.
Right.
Right.
AG, what was your transition with doing stand up, the craft and the art of it, to now being in the business part of it?
Well, I'll tell you this. It's called show business for a reason. 20% of what you just mentioned with stand-up, that's the show.
Right.
The other side is the business. How well do you do business? And I always had the business savvy because when I worked on Wall Street, whatever I incorporated learning, I incorporated into the business part of things. The phone calls, the follow-ups. Back then it was faxes. We used to send a fax, you know what I mean, instead of an email. I'm talking about in the early 90s,
Right.
So that business side was always in me. And I had the concept of bringing live comedy into a movie theater because the movie theater was right down the block. And I said, you know what? I would love to do a comedy show in here. Right. And of course, I pitched it to Ray DeJean.
Right. And
Ray DeJean and we actually worked great together. You know what I'm saying? And we literally put our business heads together. We had this concept called streets and suites, right? Sorry, that was my other line. We had a concept called streets and suites. Like Ray was more the streets and I was more the sweets. Not sweets as far as candy, but sweets. Like I would go into some of these sponsors in the city, to try to get, major sponsorship to fund our Comedy at the Movies. And Comedy at the Movies was a live comedy event that took place inside the comfort of a movie theater. So, for example, you and your significant other would go see a major motion picture. Ray DeJean and myself, A.G. White, we would get you to come back to see live comedy. So we created the movie theater into a one-stop shop for entertainment. So you didn't have to go into New York City to see live comedy. The same comedians that you would see on national television were the same comedians that we were bringing right to your very hood, to my hood.
And Cindy at this,
So again, we just turned the movie theater into a one-stop shop where you go see a major motion picture. Tyler Perry would get you to the theater, Jamie Foxx, Denzel, whoever, and of course, we would keep you there at that same movie theater to come back to see live comedy.
Now, Cindy, when this was going down, God would bless me at that point. I was ready to do these type of stages, right?
Mm-hmm.
And Ray and AG allowed me to rock on these movie theaters in Brooklyn.
Shawn, they loved you, Shawn. Them old heads. Them old heads, the dope fiends that were there at times. Oh my! Yo, Shawn, you're a motherfucker.
Right.
Give me two.
Right.
Yo, Shawn, I'll tell you.
And Cindy,
they loved you, Shawn.
Thank you, man, and thanks for having me on the on those stages.
Oh yeah,
Cindy, this was a production.
Right.
It was in the middle of the week. We ain't talking about no Friday, Saturday. Nobody give a damn about a Friday and Saturday. It's like a Wednesday and Thursday. Pat.
Right.
People mad that they couldn't get in.
Pat.
And I want to applaud y'all for that comedy at the movie concept. That was awesome.
That is a good idea.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, Shawn. Thank you very much. It was a lot of hard work. I mean, we did it for many years.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, once they changed head office, once they changed, and got to the younger genre up there and in headquarters that we used to have to deal with, they didn't think that it was conducive for their brand, so they politely declined in having us come back, and it was just it was an abrupt. I hate to say it, but it was an abrupt ending, and I'm forever grateful for it. You know what I mean? I met a lot of people that I'm still cool with to this day.
Yeah.
And believe it or not, we've had some people that we would see, in Brooklyn stop us and be like, "Listen, man, I met my wife there." Right. You know what I mean? So I'm forever, that when I'll never forget. I was in Target around my house, and a dude was like, "Yo, A.G. White. Yo, my man," I thought, it was basically just, yo, I appreciate what you do. He was like, "Yo, AG, yo, hold on 1 minute." I said, "What's up?" I get sometimes, white, brother approaching, I'm, sometimes, my white sensors kick in like, "Oh my God, okay, here we go."
Right.
Are we gonna make a smooth transition? Am I gonna relinquish my goods? I don't know. What am I gonna do? Now, but anyway, long story short, he was like, "Yo, hey, listen, man, I just wanted to say, yo, man, I love what you're doing at the theater, man." He said, "Yo, bro, I met my wife at your theater, bro."
That's crazy.
And we've been together for 7 years. He said, "Yo," but then you had the kids that used to come home from jail that used to go to the shows because it was a good price. It was only $20. It was one bill, and that's what I learned, man. Keep your price at one bill. Right. Meaning, if you're gonna charge $15, you might as well charge $20 because everybody got the $20. Right. Once you say 15, it's like, nah, here's the 20, give me back my 5. Nah, just $20. Boom. Just, you want it?
$20.
You want to come? $20, one bill.
Right.
Not 25, not you want to be VIP? Okay, that's 30. You want to separate yourself from the rest of the crowd? Okay, cool. We'll put you in VIP, but that's $30. That's two bills.
Right.
We
are learning so much from this man. Everybody, AG White's on the phone. It's hilarious. A few more minutes of him. AG, we talked last night on the phone. Me and AG, we always reach out to each other, man. I love this dude. And Cindy, we kind of reminisced of last year, 2019, when AG and myself wouldn't even see each other unless we were at a show But you see how hard I work with stand up, and AG works
very hard,
just as hard. Cindy, we are crisscrossing the country, but we might wind up in Brooklyn one night in the middle of the week.
Right.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this stops. I'm gonna use a word that AG just used, abruptly.
Yeah.
The cocoa comes.
Yep, COVID.
AG, I know it happened to you, but it happened.
What are we in a what is this, like a paramedic? What is this, paramedic?
Pandemic.
A paramedic.
People have
right.
to say panoramic.
Panoramic.
Panda Express. What is this?
Yep.
Now, Cindy,
Academic.
Right. So, Cindy, like AG, I saw my whole schedule just wipe away. Like in 2 weeks, it was gone. A whole year's work gone, just gone.
Yeah, man.
AG, how are you dealing with? We call it the cocoa here, the coronavirus. We call it the cocoa. How are you dealing? How you dealing with the cocoa?
Why gotta be a sister? Why gotta be a sister?
Right?
Coco.
No.
Ain't no white people named Coco. Well, Ice-T's wife, but
Is she really
she's
white?
black by injection.
Right. Is she really white though?
Yo, hey, how you dealing with the cocoa? You healthy?
I'm good, man. Thank God. I am good. I am like, you know what, Shawn? I kid you not. It's how can I say it? I'm just staying the course, man. You know, if it's something that I can control, I'll do something about it. But if something that's out of my control, I can't worry about it, man. I mean, even though, you know, we try to get on stage now that it's kind of still tough a little bit, you know what I mean? But yo, I'm just staying the course, man. I can't get too high, can't get too low. You know, this business indirectly before COVID will humble the ish out of you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely humbling a lot of individuals. And if this don't humble you, if this I don't know, pandemonium, if this pandemic don't humble you, son, you shouldn't be living, yo.
Exactly.
On the real.
Right.
Now, it's got to humble you. But I don't say humble where you got to be somebody's son, like you're going to get sunned by somebody.
Yeah.
No, but it should definitely humble you. And you know what quote I saw about humility that I'll never forget, and I want to share this with you and your crew.
Yeah.
Miss Cologne and Shay.
Cindy.
Cindy.
Yeah.
I want to share this with you, yo, and I'll never forget this. And I learned this quote, and I will forever, always just preach it to people. Right. And it states, be humble. You could go out of style.
I like that.
Right, that's good.
Be humble. You could go out of style. Now, to tell you the truth, this freaking COVID is humbling people, but are you really humble enough that if you're not humbled by this, then your ass is definitely going out of style. Nobody's trying to hear you right now, you know, trying to be all cocky and savoir. Yeah. Nah, man, son, just it's definitely humbling, if not 3/4 of the world. It's definitely humbling, you know, a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And like for real. And I've always come from humble beginnings. Of course, we get beside ourselves sometimes in our ego, but I've always been a humble dude to people that present humility to me.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes.
For real. So it definitely humbled a lot of people though.
Yeah,
for real.
You know, and he makes a great point, and I'm cut from that same cloth as you, AG. And like I said, I look up to you. You like a mentor to me. But Cindy, we were talking on the phone last night, and you know, like now I'm calling myself the canceled king of comedy,
right?
And the backyard king of comedy,
right?
AG and I was talking last night, and he said, Cindy, he did a comedy show recently, one of those marijuana events, one of the weed events.
Oh, okay, yeah. Like a pop-up shop?
One of those pop-up things. And AG was very concerned, CJ.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot going on before we let him go.
Right.
AG, what was your experience again about this whole thing that you did?
What was that, Shawn? I'm sorry, man. The phone was clicked
You
over.
said you did a recent show. It was one of those marijuana pop-up joints.
Oh, man. Shawn, yo, listen. First of all, I was so weeded, I forgot that it even happened.
There's a lot going on at those things.
Right.
Yo, let me tell you something, man. Yo, that was COVID central, yo. You know what I mean? Yo, I didn't know it was a 420 event. I just thought, I just read 420. I'm like, okay, maybe it was canceled from April 20th to November 20th, due to COVID. But I didn't know I didn't know. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm from the I know what 420 is and all that, but it was just crazy, man. I mean, everybody, it was a chimney in there, and there was no vent, no windows. It was just like in a garage, and I saw a couple of transmissions laying around, and and Miss Cologne, you know about the transmissions in the Bronx.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't know about them in the Bronx, bro. I know about them in North.
Hey, but listen, hold on before you
even worse.
Well,
You're right.
Yo.
Yeah, well, hold on before you finish. Our beloved Cindy J know about these weed events. Trust me.
Yeah, she know about it too.
Yeah, my ex used to be at them.
Right on.
They're crazy.
Yeah.
Everybody you can't even see in there, and it definitely was.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I thank God I didn't get COVID.
No.
I was in those like 3 days a week. You're crazy.
Right. And how did you navigate? AG's right. We're gonna have him give his social media, and we're gonna take a break. But AG, how did you navigate through this event, my friend?
Shawn, as a comedian, we just got to do what we got to do. And as soon as I said good night, I was like, yo, cash at me. I don't even want to stick around for that smelly ass money. No.
That dirty money.
I was around enough green at that particular time to give myself the green light to say, use the green app, and that's Cash App. You send it to me.
Right. All right, everybody,
Hilarious.
man. Wow. Let's clap for him, man. Oh, man.
No doubt.
So wonderful.
Regards to you and your crew, Shawn. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay blessed. Keep doing what you're doing. I always love your whole demeanor. Whenever I get around you, I know I get nothing but good vibes and good energy. You know what I'm saying? For real. And I'm forever indebted to that, Shawn. And I messed up one day, and I spelled Shawn's name wrong on the flyer. He was like, yo, hey, no disrespect, but yo, listen, and it ain't S-E-A-N, yo, it's S-A-W-N. You'll get that right, huh? You know what I'm saying? I was like, okay, Shawn, you got it. I'll change the flyer, and I'll send it back to you.
Right.
Thank you,
You were
AG.
Mr. Gay's
And
name
the
right.
movie did. I even changed the freaking poster for Shawn.
Thank you. Yo, hey, where can my folks, everybody, AG White, man, we're going to give him the last word. Where can my folks find you, man?
Everything at Comedian A.G. White. That's comedian with a C, not a K, because one chick walked up to me. She was like, yo, how can I follow you? And I was like, Comedian A.G. White. She was like, that's comedian with a K. I was like, what kind of gang-banging shit are you on? How comedian with a K? Really? Are you that millennial? Are you that millennial?
Oh my gosh, hilarious!
This is like comedian AJ. I was like, no, comedian AGY. She was like, you know what? Forget it. Just put it in my phone.
Oh my god!
Oh my
I
God!
became a secretary then. She's like, really?
That's hilarious.
But one last story, yo.
Okay.
Boston, Massachusetts, right? Came off stage. It was at Jonathan Gates' room, right? At what was it? Slade's, right? Yeah. It was at Slade's, right? I get off stage and a little, she might have been like 30 years old. She was like, yo, you is mad funny. Yo, I don't think you white. I think they hiding your birth certificate like Obama's. I was like, oh, shit. And then her friend, she was like, you know what? You are funny as shit. She said, you lucky I got on a black bra. I was like, huh? I was like, I was like, because I would let you sign my bra with this Sharpie. I was like, black Sharpie, black bra. Nah, you wouldn't be able to see that. She said, next time I see you, I'm going to make sure I have a silver bra. I'm going to give you. I was like, silver? What the fuck is this? What? Silver? To every dark cloud, there's a silver lining, I guess.
I guess.
Yes. But no, that was just some stuff that you know how we got road stories, Shawn?
Yes.
It's just something that I'll never forget. And those were the good days that we really enjoyed coming off stage and getting that good vibes, good energy, even funny stuff that we was like, you know what? I'm going to put that in my act type stuff.
Right.
You know?
And you know what? It'll come back to us next year.
Yes, sir.
We'll be back on the road. So
Right.
everyone, one more time. Hey, where can they find you, bro?
Okay, again, comedian, COMEDIAN AG White. Comedian AG White on all social platforms. But on Facebook, it's A.G.White.
Please follow my friend. God bless you, AG White. I'll call you
Thank
after
you,
the
Shawn.
show.
Thank you, ladies. I really appreciate y'all. And good luck with each and every one of y'all, or to each and every one of y'all, and good luck with the show as always.
Thank you.
Thank you.
100. Y'all be safe.
You too. That was great.
It's 4 a.m. You decided we should converse about what a wonderful date we'd experienced yesterday. How the lighting would set the mood over food that we both had ate. Say a million words in a second. I didn't have much to say. We ordered courses and I got a steak. Said you're trying to watch your figure that you say. But you substituted your protein for a milkshake. Double chocolate with extra cherries and some whipped cream. After the meal we decided to take a stroll in the park. A lot of trees and many sculptures that resembled art. A full moon and many stars that didn't end the start. We drifted off into a galaxy extremely far. I held your hand and embraced you as I gazed in your eyes. Pulled you closer and got a kiss, but it was no surprise. You pushed away to say that you would like to take it slow, and that it's getting kinda late, you should be heading home. That night I had to play the cool dude role. Unexpected end results, I was dead wrong. How could I know that she would really play me so cold? I'm talking cold like 46 and having winds blow. I know you truly are a gift, cause you can touch my soul. I must admit I do admire how you play bold, but you were different in my eyes like a pure gold. And this is just the beginning of how the story goes. Go.
Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time. Round and round, here we go. The way that you play makes me wanna say no. But you will cross my mind, and I will go back to you all the time.
A couple weekends have passed and we're into autumn. I'm caught into a relationship that
we're back.
It's for the show.
Like I know what it means. Lost being affected. Affections mixed with our chemistry. To be honest, I was never honest to begin with. I was trying to keep what we had going just as business. I'd rather lease the title our business or mutual friendship. Never seeing you would truly end up as perfection. Damn. And then that one night came.
What about now?
Yeah, you just had the music too loud. That's all.
You good now?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. We're
If we
back.
can hear you, they probably can hear you either.
I can't.
That's all I'm saying.
You know, I can't hear now. Okay, you good, all right?
Yeah.
Okay, so Barbie, is folks in the chat room?
They're here.
All right, we're going to shout them out right now, man. We're going to show you guys some love. Then Cindy Says Sports, and then we out of here. And remember, Atlantic City, we're going down there. That's December the 11th. That's this Friday, a few days from now. And then also December the 18th, we got a big Christmas party here in the building. All right? And special shout out to Cindy for declarating the room.
Declarating.
All right, cool.
Declarating.
Okay,
Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Or where the hearts?
Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Or where the hearts?
Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at?
Or where the hearts?
Turn down for what? 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 Hey, for what? Hey, for what? Hey, for what? Hey.
One more time on a Weird Wednesday. Yes.
Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? In the chat room. Hey, where the hearts at? Cindy, let's go. Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Turn down for what? Hey, where the hearts at? Where the hearts at? Or where the hearts? Turn down for what? 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 Hey. For what? Hey.
For what?
Hey. Ooh, Della Andrews is in the building. Hey, Della. Younger Dud is here. Kim Kimball, the Savage. Nicole Harris. Willie Harris. Marcia Ramos. Drew Tibbs. Vanetta George Henry. Avis Denise. Dre Shaw. Deirdre Jackson. Trina Pinker. Johnny Whipple. Celine Rooney. Audrey A. Johnson. Travis Grant. Tim Harrod. Sharonda Downing. D-Lo. Jamie Rios is in the building. Lynette Serrano. Richard Nunn is here. Prentice Cox. Good morning, Mr. Robinson. You're the only one who won't get that. Ooh, Nassar D, Jennifer Fischetti, LaShawn Brown Oliver, hey, bestie boo. Joseph Cosdell, DJ Star Boogie, Stina Cologne, LaShawn Hayes Jones, the godfather of Solar, Tracy Reyes in the building. What up, Tracy? Shauna Logan, Corinne Thomas is here. Queen Diane, Vanessa Centrone, Lydia George, Wanda Santiago, Shepard, George Cochran, Natalie Wright, Shamika Danshell, Tricky Lewis, DeVere Mathis, Eric Range, Real Mr. Sensational Holla, Alfreda Jenkins, Valerie Thomas, Deborah Freed, 99 Leslie, Marita Simmons, Joshua Anderson, our people at 107.9 FM NY and J in the building, LaShawn BX, Tanya Lynette, Jessica Wilcox, Tiffany Thompson is here. Michelle Hill, Eric Epifanio, Neroma Johnson, Shauna Beedman, Dwayne Staten Holmes, Tavika Sweetness Base, Middle Finger, C. Liddy, Kevin Love, DJ Mario Harlem, Eric Range, Elijah Rivera, hey baby boy. Fabiola Fabi, Nina keeping it classy 24/7, Lee Scott, Shamika Love, cause you the chat room member of the week. Hey, cause you the chat room member of the week.
Jam on.
Bam. Nathaniel Jones, Tina Graham and Godmother of Comedy, Derek Lawson, Marcus Smith, Wendy Moody Johnson, Tawana Peterman, Natalie Turner, Frank Clyburn, and I think somebody just popped in. Who is it? John J. Rock Nettles III. Bam.
Hey,
Fast.
way to go,
Quick.
Barbie.
Great job. Let's clap for Barbie. Barbie, great job.
We truly appreciate you guys. You definitely want to make sure that you stay connected with us on social media. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team, which is the page we broadcast off of. We also have a group page that is popping. Shawn Harvey Morning Show featuring the Wake Up Team group. Make sure you go to the group page. We also have an Instagram, Shawn Harvey at Shawn Harvey Morning Show. We are on iHeartRadio platform, Comedy World Net, Radio.com, Fam Radio. Make sure you guys get that app and make sure you like this show and share it and throw it on your wall. We appreciate it. Hey,
we're gonna keep this
that's
thing
my
rolling.
music. I know this song.
That's my music, yeah.
I need to have this for my alarm.
Right.
In the morning.
Right.
Front page news, y'all. Sydney J. Hey. Front page news. Why? And why? I was looking at the lady.
Oh, you want to be?
She got the front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
She got the facts, y'all. She's not the whack, y'all. She got the facts, y'all. She got the whack, y'all. Why? She's the S to the E double N-Y. And you can't deny she got the front page news,
She got the front page news, y'all. News, y'all. She got the front page news, y'all.
Wow, thank you so much. Truly appreciate it. The first story that I'm gonna start off with, I'm gonna give you guys a little bit of a mix here, but Mississippi councilwoman is charged with domestic violence after shooting at her ex-lover in a Walmart parking lot. Okay. A Mississippi councilwoman has been charged with domestic violence after she fired off a shot in a Walmart parking lot during a domestic violence situation with her ex-lover. She has been arrested and she's been charged with domestic violence after she was accused of firing a gun and assaulting another woman in a Walmart parking lot. The drama went down between Summit councilwoman Pauline Monley and her ex-girlfriend and her ex-girlfriend's new fiance. This was all recorded on video. And apparently a brawl broke out when Pauline, who's the councilwoman, allegedly tried to fight her ex-girlfriend. That's when she reached in her pocket and pulled out a gun. And all I heard was someone say, she's got a gun. And I started running. And this is what Lillian Martin says, who is Pauline's ex-girlfriend's fiance. She said, I started running. I heard one shot after that. And she turned around and pointed the gun at my fiance and started beating her up from behind. The video was captured by a bystander. Pauline can be heard saying to her ex that she's going to go to jail before she before she popped a shot off at her. She has been arrested and will be. She's been released on bail, but still has to face the charges. She turned herself in. She was arrested by the Macomb police. She was reportedly charged with domestic violence, simple assault, and discharging a firearm. She's claiming self-defense. The police chief said additional charges may be pending. Of course, like I said, she said she's innocent and she fired it in self-defense when she was the one that instigated the fight.
Right.
The mayor said Pauline has done a good job as a councilwoman and that it wouldn't be his decision if she stays on the council or not.
Wait.
So the mayor is saying, I guess it's up to the council.
So you starting stuff.
Yeah, we need to
call
call
all
Carrie.
of a sudden it's out the fence. No, you should have kept your behind in your car. Okay, she got a new girl. So what?
I know. Why you popping off guns at the Walmart?
Because she ain't had them hands, any.
No,
She got them hands.
No, again, Jesus. I appreciate these stories, Cindy J, and keep
lesbians.
keep
Lesbos
funneling
acting
these stories down the pipeline. I appreciate you because it's an awareness situation. I say it all the time on this show. The power of the vagina is something. It doesn't matter with gender.
Yes, clearly.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter when the power of the vagina takes over you. You're bound to do something reckless. This woman who pulled out a gun in Walmart and out there in front of everybody needs to be I don't even understand. Now, blacks and Latinos, we doing that. There'd be no bond or no bail.
Yeah. She was black. This was a black woman.
Oh,
that's
so I
why
take that back. then you know what? It's still. Let me tell you something.
This is her.
Let me see what she look like. Let me see. This is the woman.
That's Pauline. That's
Let me
the
see
councilwoman.
Pauline is wilding out, y'all.
Let me see Pauline.
I thought Pauline was going to be a Babylonian for sure.
Pauline must be the dude.
She must be the star in the group.
Look at her. She looks like the dude.
I think.
Pauline's the dude. Now, Pauline, you have just embarrassed your whole family. You was a councilwoman. This is all that is a fraud. Okay,
it's not
because
a fraud. She put up 4 stop signs in her hotel.
Yo, all of that is a fraud. You're a control fiend and you're a narcissist. Okay, because you took it upon yourself to pull out a gun on somebody that's in a whole new relationship because you want to control everything. No, Pauline, right?
Yeah, Pauline Monley.
Pauline. That's your first problem. Your name is Pauline. That's problem number 1.
Shawn, you a whole fool.
Problem number 2, you don't own vagina except for your own. Focus on that.
Yes.
I know. I don't even know why the fight broke out.
The fight broke out because
she probably seen her with somebody else.
The fight broke out because just like men and women, that movie plays in our head of our exes or whoever smashing, and we can't accept that movie. You produced it. You produced this mess. Whether the story came out to be a good at the end or not, you still don't own the movie. You took it upon yourself to go outside, pull out a gun with your ex-lover and the new lover there.
Yeah.
She was trying to get him.
Started hitting the ex. Started hitting her fiance.
Beating her up.
You're hitting the fiance. It's Christmas time. It's COVID. You're disrespecting the panorama. And then because you in the city, what town is this? Small town. I don't give a damn. USA. They let you out of jail.
She mad. Somebody got her cookie box.
Mississippi.
They crazy in Mississippi. Anyway,
Macomb County.
MISSIEIS. Let me tell you something. I want your punk ass back in jail.
I'm gonna follow the story closely.
Okay,
yeah, that's a good one.
Hold on. Pauline, I'm pointing at you, and don't brandish a gun at me. Pauline, you are a disgrace to yourself and your whole family, and you suffer from a disorder.
Well, yeah, because
you're narcolicious, and nobody. You think you control 2, not 1 vagina, 2.
Right.
2 vaginas.
And you openly shooting in a Walmart parking lot?
She was shooting the gun?
Like, yeah, she shot
the gun went off?
Yes.
Oh.
She shot a gun at her, and that's what the police were saying. Like, you could have hit anybody. You know what I'm saying?
Follow this story.
Anybody.
Follow this story. Shame on you. Shame on you, poor. And what's this other councilman? Is he advocating her behavior?
He's the mayor of the town. He says that she is a good councilwoman, and it would not be his decision if she stays on the council or not. So there is a possibility that she could stay on as councilwoman.
Is this District 9? Where are we? I'm never going to Mississippi. You can't. The mayor, you need to be fired because you're stupid. That's a stupid comment from you, sir or ma'am, or whoever you are.
It really is.
Okay? Crazy. Pauline, immediately return back to jail. And new lover and other whatever, be safe out there in these streets.
Watch your back.
Her new girl must do some things.
You know, you
No.
see,
The old girl
see
must
everybody
do
at
some
Walmart.
And that,
That's
right,
everybody be at Walmart.
But Barbie, that's the movie.
That's what I'm saying.
The ex was doing some things to Pauline,
She
and
ain't
Pauline,
want the new girl to get
the
it.
movie, the new girl is doing that to her new chick, and men or women, gender doesn't matter. Are you adult enough, or are you? Can you identify your feelings enough to where you can overcome this? I've had women I've been with, Cindy J, that went out there and snaggled up other penises. I didn't pull out a gun.
Whoa, they had the nerve.
They had the nerve enough to move on past all of this.
Right.
How dare you?
How dare they?
And you go out there and get fresh penis. I didn't pull out a gun. I went and got new vagina.
Right.
That's it.
And picked it up off the corner. It's everywhere.
You know. And now you're gonna be in jail and you're gonna find your new girlfriend in there.
Still out here giving it out willy nilly, even in
And
COVID.
Pauline, who the hell? Pauline, hold on. Pauline, who the hell want to date your punk ass now? You're gonna pull out a gun when you get mad.
Yeah, that's true.
You're an adult, but when you get mad because you're so narcolicious, you gotta pull out a gun. Nobody wants to be around you no more. Goodbye.
Right. Kanye West is apparently being sued by, you know how Kanye was doing that whole Sunday service choir thing, and he was putting out his albums or whatever. Well, the choir is taking legal action against him for owing overtime compensation for the team that assisted with production for the first ever event. The event was produced by Live Nation and took several weeks to plan at the Hollywood Bowl. But there were several last-minute changes due to Kanye's demands, and over a dozen workers weren't paid as a result. This is just what AG was talking about with his P. Diddy production. Now, Live Nation and the rapper were hit with a $1 million lawsuit for failing to provide pay stubs and failing to pay minimum wage and overtime. Oh, no. They don't know. They say it's unclear who is behind the lawsuit, but a hairstylist admits to receiving payment but being owed overtime and unpaid wages, continuing wages, damages, statutory penalties, and attorney fees and costs. The lawsuit also claims that Kanye and Live Nation failed to properly compensate their hair assistant and many dozens of other persons who performed service on the production, including background actors performing as audience members. The suit contains saying that the defendants oversaw, controlled, and ran the production and worked many hours in the production and were not timely paid for their work. There has been no word from Live Nation or Kanye regarding these allegations.
Pay the people.
What the hell? But Live Nation, like, this is what they do. Yeah. So I don't understand why no monies are being transferred over.
Send the people them coins.
Especially these black folks. Weren't they the same people? I think that they sang at the Prince's wedding. I thought those were the same people, but they might not be.
All right, listen.
Come on, Ye. You got money.
All right, listen.
Isn't he a billionaire?
Only because of the beloved Black Lives Movement that's going on now, these people will get paid. Live Nation don't want no problems, but
it's been a minute.
No. Because now
since they did this,
all right. So
Kanye done ran for president already,
right? But
Come on,
what I'm saying is,
all that money went to the campaign,
right? But what I'm saying is, this story is breaking now, though, right? This happened already.
They just filed the lawsuit.
Yeah. All right, this is what I'm saying.
Their performances and everything,
right? That happened. That's what I'm saying.
That was when his album was coming out.
This is what I'm saying. So now that it's out in the open, Live Nation and Kanye, they're gonna talk and they're gonna give these people their money because they don't need this problem. But on top of that, it goes both ways. I understand, like, if someone said, hey, Shawn, Harvey, Kanye's coming to, Bethlehem, and they want to use your studio, and they're going to come in here, and they're going to do that, and they're going to pay you and Barbie and Cindy, blah, blah, blah. People going to be like, oh, yeah. I'll be like, yeah, of course, come through. And then we put all this work and never get paid. But at the same time, you got to have enough courage to say to these people, Live Nation, hey, listen, we got all these hairstylists here, blah, 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 blah. It's business. You're a businessman.
Yeah.
We need this money now.
Right.
It's nothing wrong with saying that. They could yay it or nay it, but we get so caught up in the superstardom of these people that we forget the business part because we want to people please. It's fine to say to Kanye, to Live Nation, we got 300 black folks here. You got audience members. You got the choir. Jesus is here. We bought the robes. The hair got to be done. We need
Jesus.
Did Jesus get his hair done? Like, it's a lot going on. We need to get our money. And there's nothing wrong with that. And that's
they should. Once overtime started, they should have been like, "We out."
Yeah, we out, or just play, just like they would do.
Just pay me
but
money.
Live Nation, you better believe me, see, they don't want the wrath of this movement. This movement is still out here and it's still viable. So Live Nation will pay. Kanye got paid nothing, but Kanye, it would be nice. I don't want you to do the Tom Brady thing and like the $1 million that you talked about yesterday.
Yeah.
Kanye, cut a check, bro.
Just file for some PPE, bro.
Just cut a check.
Everybody else doing it.
Give that to them.
Everybody else doing it.
You're not gonna pay the backup actors in the choir and the people who did the hair,
Right.
Because that's a lot.
That's a lot.
That
I mean,
hair.
come on,
That's a lot of hair. That's a lot of people in that choir.
Right.
Pay me my money.
Yeah, all the production. Pay the people the money.
Right.
And it's probably like $200 each anyway for everybody. Like, come on, man. Like, $1 million, and it was 500,000 of them there.
While you on your Wyoming compound?
That's right. You're in your compound, making love to yourself. It's just stop, man. It's stupid.
It's the last.
I don't know what's worse, this story or the Meek Mills. Go ahead, son.
And my last story, a fourth mystery monolith. Have you guys been hearing about this? I haven't really been covering a lot, but there.
Wait a minute. What's a monolith? What is that? I'm from the Bronx. I'm 55. I'm trying to catch up with
I
you.
know. Oh, I just had it. A monolith. Well, how they used it on here is like this. It's, let me see here. A monolith, Shawn, is like a sculpture or something like that. Hold on. Let me see. A monolith. It is like a large single upright block of stone, especially one shaped into or serving as a pillar. Excuse me, or a monument. So think of I usually like a stone, I guess.
Yeah.
So like a big
block.
A big block just sticking straight up.
Just sticking in the ground.
Cindy, when the last time you had a big block sticking straight up?
Oh, Jay.
It's been a minute. But like something like this.
Let me see.
Like these.
Let me see.
Like something like that.
Okay, cool.
These are what considered monoliths.
Barbie Cologne, when the last time you had a big block sticking straight up?
I'm going to plead the fifth.
Continue on.
Well, there was one that was found in Utah. It was a silver monolith, just right in the middle of the desert. And they removed it, but they don't know where it came from. But now there was one that also came up in California. There was also one found in Romania. But they don't know. Nobody's saying anything about it. Nobody knows where it's coming from. So a mysterious monolith was found outside a Texas shopping center just days after similar discoveries in Utah, Romania, and California. Visitors to the substation shopping center in El Paso took pictures of the silver-colored metal structure spotted next to the road. The origins are unknown. The structure appeared in the wake of similar places that were discovered, and it's unclear whether El Paso city officials would have it removed. The one that was in Utah, that was in the desert, was removed, but they don't know exactly where these things are coming from. And to me, I mean, if it is something that is a problem, or like, I think that for them to just not say anything, isn't that like a breach of like our security and stuff? Like, if these things, people are saying they're coming from like aliens and space and all this other stuff, but how are you not knowing how these things are just appearing out of nowhere?
They appeared out of nowhere.
And but wouldn't that, aren't you like concerned of like safety?
I would definitely be concerned.
I am too. I want some answers.
Yeah.
I want them to see. This was the one that was found in Romania, or in Britain. this is what it looks like, and it'll just be standing straight up in the in wherever it is.
So
that's crazy.
Are you concerned about this at all, Shawn?
not at all.
I mean, I'm keeping a record of them, but it's been a minute.
All right, listen. Whoever's doing this, it's not funny no more, bro. Like what AGY would say,
they're
bro.
at least 10 foot tall.
Right. This is stupid. It's a distraction. And then what's going to happen, especially in this country, because half of us live on conspiracy.
This was the one that was found in California.
What it's going to be is somebody, some freaking idiot is going to make up a conspiracy about all of this, and it's going to be something really bad.
Well, I think the government should get on top of it.
When it's just somebody who, the me factor again, hey, look at me, but you can't see me because I'm going to just drop this little stone off and keep it pushing.
But isn't it concerning that nobody sees these people? Nobody noticed anything on the highway.
Right.
Nobody sees them erecting it.
Cindy,
there's cameras, obviously. I mean, not in the desert.
Not in the middle of the desert. And that's why they're doing all of this.
But this Texas shopping center, they don't got no cameras?
All right, so Cindy, when we catch these people, I want them in jail for 10 years because this is stupid.
Damn, Shawn, 10 years?
Yes, this is dumb.
Did you get probation? Is it some fine?
No, 10
Damn,
years.
straight 10 years?
Because,
straight 10 years, just like that.
Because what it is,
I wonder if one's going to pop up here.
You guys are laughing about this, but what's going to happen is there's going to be a pop-up, pause, and then somebody's going to take it, and then somebody's going to fight, and then somebody's going to shoot somebody, and it's going to be a mess.
I just think it's very weird. If anybody has any information, if you've seen one in your hometown, anything, call in.
And stay away from the conspiracy thing because that's not what this is. This is somebody that's being.
So it's not aliens.
It's not aliens.
How do you know? How do you know?
See, there you go.
How do you know? What if they're trying to communicate? What if they're dropping these because
Barbie?
they need?
See, Barbie, this is exactly what I'm talking about.
They need They need a point of reference. Maybe they're putting it in areas where they don't get good service. Okay. So you don't believe in aliens?
I don't believe in aliens.
Why not? You think that people are the only ones in the whole universe, Shawn?
Yeah.
Us here.
No. Yes.
These people that won't wear a damn mask?
Yes.
Us.
No, us. No, I believe there's other.
No, I don't believe it.
No other life forms?
No.
Nothing?
You know why?
Come on.
I'll tell you why. Barbie Cologne and CJ. Why? Because I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it.
They're trying to communicate.
I haven't seen an alien.
Oh, so you got to see the. You want to see the believers?
Barbie Cologne. I'm gonna ask you this
Tell that to people in Roswell.
All right, Barbie Cologne.
What is Area 54?
Okay, Barbie Cologne. And you're 41 years.
Why so secretive?
Cindy, Barbie Cologne, you're 41 years of life. Have you seen an alien?
I have not seen an alien.
Oh, that's it. Continue on, Cindy.
I've seen possible UFOs.
I've seen
very strange things in the sky.
Barbie Cologne, I seen aliens when I was getting high.
All I'm saying is this is the fourth monolith.
And these people need to go to jail. A Shawn Harvey Morning Show, City Barbie.
Yes, good morning. This is Shonda Logan. Just want to say good morning to everybody.
Hey, Shonda.
Birthday shout out. And I wanted to say something about that alien thing.
Yeah, go ahead, girl.
Yeah, girl, there are aliens, let me tell.
And
anybody who believes that we are the only human beings to exist on this planet, that's too damn vain. Because we're not. We're not the only people that are the only things that are here. Because we could be the aliens, actually.
Oh my God.
We don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so all right,
girl,
all right.
I believe it. I'm waiting.
Let me tell you, I've seen with my own two eyes a lot of them damn ships. Me and my cousin in Atlanta, Georgia, and also coming from New York to Jersey. There was like a bunch of them one year. I think it was like 2004. A lot.
Hold on. Are you saying that you've seen aliens in Atlanta? Because that's all that town is.
I've never seen an alien, but I've seen a spacecraft. My niece and my great niece that was only 7 years old at the time, and my nephew that was probably 5. We all seen the same thing. I was in the front of the house, and they were in the back of the house. This was in New York.
I believe you, Shonda. And
unbelievable.
I don't care. I know I smoke hella weed.
Listen to me. Listen to me, man.
Girl, that has nothing to do with it. There's aliens.
Hey, all of this is gonna stop right now.
Shawn, if you could see your face when I said I believe in the aliens, those eyes rolled way back.
All of this is going to stop right now.
What? Somebody's calling in. They have a
This
sighting
is
as
going
well.
to
They
stop.
probably seeing it right now.
Every single, I ask the same questions, I get the same answers. Nobody,
Look, you go crazy.
not nobody,
John, you can't take it.
has seen CJ. Nobody has seen a direct alien.
Somebody's calling in. They might have.
Because some of them are like chameleons. They look
All
just
right,
like
all right,
you.
all right. Listen, all right. God bless.
They
you.
might.
I believe
they
you.
might.
God
I
bless
believe you, Shonda.
If God made us, who to say He make everybody else?
You know
God-
what,
God
John?
bless you.
Everybody does not have to agree with
God-
you.
God
We're
bless
not the crazy ones. It's probably you.
You haven't seen an alien. You have a 5-year-old and a 7-year-old testifying
I
for
live
you.
right next door to a couple of aliens.
You was high as hell.
No,
and I'm
girl.
not mad at
Nah.
you. I've seen aliens when I was high. You haven't.
Well,
You don't.
John.
You can't even email an alien. You can't go
No,
to
you can't.
aliens.com. You don't know one. You don't know nobody who knows an alien.
Sean.
But it's just so
John,
cavalier that y'all put it out there.
John, I live next door to 2 aliens, honey.
Oh.
What planet they from, Jonathan? What planet they from?
Yeah, what planet are they from?
I'm telling you.
I don't know. I think they're from Mars. I don't
Okay.
know, but they're really weird.
Shonda's sexy to me.
You
See?
guys,
crazy.
you guys have a blessed day.
You too,
You
Shonda,
two keep
my
them
girl.
eyes open, girl.
Right.
Keep them
Them
eyes
UFOs,
open.
honey.
I'll see you guys on Friday.
Okay,
Oh,
God
all
bless.
right. Oh, yeah. We don't.
Sean, when you do see an alien, when you see one, I want, and I'm not gonna call you
Put
crazy.
your phone not recorded. We want to see.
Remember,
They're very technologically advanced.
They might block
Cindy,
the signal.
remember
We
I
can't
told you. Remember I
record it.
shared with you. I took the mescaline. I went into the movie theater and I saw the Batman movie and I was high on mescaline and tabs and Batman was all over the ceiling. Okay, remember that, Cindy?
Yeah.
Now I could say that I saw aliens because I was high on mescaline and tabs, Cindy J. And sober, I've never seen one. You've never seen one, Barbie Cologne, and also
they
Shawn
haven't made
Logan.
contact with
and
me.
it's just so easy. It's what frustrates me the most. It's just so easy for y'all to say this, and there's no proof at all. You
I
never
know what
seen
I've
one.
seen. I know what I've seen in the
Shawn
sky.
Harvey, Shawn Harvey. Barbie Cologne just said she believes in aliens. Okay,
Yeah.
I respect that. I said, Barbie, have you seen one? No,
I've not seen one.
Shawn Harvey
But that don't
Morning
mean
Show
I
seen-
can't believe in it.
Shawn Harvey Morning Show, seen Barbie.
Good morning. Good morning, guys. Good morning, Sean. This is Tawana. Good morning, Cindy. Good morning, Barbie.
Good
Hey,
morning.
Tawana.
Okay, this topic was good. I had to jump in on it. That was me calling. Listen, I don't believe in aliens.
Good.
You know all of these symbols, okay? And Barbie, you could back me up. We're living in the last days, and people have to understand God is trying to wake you up. Okay, I'm not going to get political, with the Bible. I don't believe in aliens. I don't believe in Martians. All of that is a myth for me. Okay, until I see one knock
Exactly.
on my front door.
Exactly.
I'm from
But
North
you
New
believe in
Jersey.
God and you never seen him. So who are we to
But
say
God-
that
but
he didn't
God is
create
not-
everybody else?
Oh God.
Just because
Right, we never
we
seen
ain't the
God.
only ones here. But you believe in God, right? If you never seen him.
Of course, all my heart. All my heart.
But
Of
you
course,
can
I
also,
believe in God.
if he created us, who's to say he ain't create anybody else?
Okay, I love you.
That's
but
all
listen,
I'm saying. And it's Barbie, not Sydney.
Cindy, let them rock.
Honey.
Let them rock. You've been talking to Barbie the whole time. You and Barbie go at it. Go ahead. You've been talking to Barbie the whole time.
It's Barbie. I said, yeah.
I know we never seen God, but God is real because it
Right.
ain't man that wake us up in the morning. It ain't that alarm clock. Okay?
I agree with you. Definitely agree. But
Yes,
who are we to
but-
say he created us? He created
But
everything
look,
else.
I'm not saying
Who
that
is
it's not no
all
Martians
them other planets
there.
out there? Somebody there.
I'm not saying it's not out there. It might be, but until
Cindy,
one
let 'em
knock
rock.
on my door or beam me up, that's when I believe it.
But
Okay,
God
but
Cindy, let 'em
has
rock.
not
believe in
knocked
God,
on your
like
door
I said.
either. God has not in the flesh knocked on your door, said, "Hey, Tawana girl, what's going on?" But you believe he exists. Same thing.
Oh yes.
But same thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
But like I said, y'all okay, everybody believe what they want to believe, okay?
All right, there you go.
But I don't believe in the Martians. Okay,
Everybody
And
has their own opinion.
it's a myth. Okay, they get ready to plant one. They might plant one in our city. Who knows? But as long as it don't bring no Martians to us, as
You
long
could
as
be
it, you
alien
know,
as far as we know.
That's right. You could be an alien.
I sure
too. That's
could.
right.
I sure
That's
could.
right.
Cindy, Cindy, let them go. Let them go.
Well,
Yeah, but you know what? But I'm just saying.
No, Cindy, no.
Okay, what? Cindy has something to
No,
say.
no, you and Barbie, your beloved cousin. Y'all go ahead until it's time for me to.
I love her, but I don't believe in it. Okay,
All right.
Barbie believe in it. I don't believe in no Martians or aliens.
Right.
You know, and there is a God.
Okay.
There is a God. Okay, because a lot of things that we done been through now and going through
All right.
is only but God.
All right.
Okay?
I agree with you on that one, but I definitely
yeah.
believe that he created more than us.
Okay, cool. All
It's
right.
not just us
But
here.
if she believe in the Martians and stuff, okay, because I you know,
It's too
I
many
stand behind you
scientific facts
100%,
that
you know?
our
I
government
got
has
your back.
actually
I
let
got
us
your
see
back.
All right, listen, y'all could
to prove that there is something else besides us.
All right, we got to get to sports.
It is.
All
I
right.
love y'all.
Goodbye.
Y'all have a blessed day.
Later, girl.
None of them seen an alien. All right, we're gonna do.
You gonna
all right,
see.
We're gonna see.
You gonna see.
We're quick sports. Let's clap for Barbie. I don't know what that was, but and see, I'm trying to have. Don't interject. Let
Look, I'm just saying.
Let it go.
We believe in God. We ain't never seen him, so why we can't believe in anything else?
You're right. Go ahead, Barbie. What
You know.
got for us?
Anywho,
Wow.
Floyd Mayweather will face off against our little, in the exhibition match against Paul Logan, the YouTube star who knocked out Nate last week.
Oh, yeah.
Or week before last, whenever it was. Yes, in the match in February. A lot of people it was called for speculation that all over social media that them two was going to fight, at an exhibition match. Well, Floyd finally said that it was going to happen in February. He took to his Instagram to officially announce the fight. It's going to air live on pay-per-view February the 20th, 2021. And if you guys are interested in this here fight, I don't know why Floyd would want to come in, and box him, because he's a professional. He going to knock his ass right out. But look, Floyd, make it interesting. Don't knock him out fast.
Hold on, who is he fighting?
Paul. What's his name? Paul Logan. Logan Paul.
Yes.
The one who beat Nate Robinson last week in the little exhibition match they had on pay-per-view.
I don't know.
Remember we were saying
I
Nate
know,
Robinson?
but I don't know. You saying that Mayweather just gonna go in there and knock
Mayweather
him out? I don't know.
Butt right out.
I don't know. I don't know. It might be two sleeping black men on the floor. I don't know. I don't know. The same guy that knocked out Nate wants to fight Floyd. I don't know. I don't know. That's a big Babylonian.
He ain't that big.
Yeah.
But Floyd is trained in this. Paul is just not really trained like that.
I don't know because what does
Nate
Logan got to
Robinson
lose?
Has not been trained, so he couldn't even. Logan
know.
was training for a little while.
I don't know,
Nate just kind of
man.
like jumped in
And
the ring.
why would Floyd risk all of this? What if he gets
It's
knocked
fun,
out? If
'cause
he
it's fun for him.
knocked out,
He already been retired. He ain't fought now
This
know how
is-
long.
all right.
So it's gonna be fun.
this is gonna be fun. Yes,
So,
I
but I'm
agree.
gonna watch it. Y'all gonna watch it?
Hell yeah.
You gonna watch it?
You damn right.
Right, I'm gonna watch it on my YouTube app. I mean, on my app.
I'm gonna watch it
because I ain't
after the
paying
fact.
for it.
I ain't watching that. Oh yeah. Oh wow.
I ain't paying for it. I'm gonna
So
watch
this
it on
guy
my...
Logan
Yeah.
is now. You could kind of well just say he's a boxer now.
Yeah.
If he's fighting Floyd Mayweather.
Well, you can
And,
see
and,
it.
and you know what? You know what? Hold on, Barbie, real quick. We got a few minutes. Find out the size of this Logan guy.
Right,
I
let me
want to
see.
know his right, Cindy?
Let's see how big
Because
he
he
is.
looked like now Nate Robinson was 5'9", and he's it looked like he was in pretty good shape. And this Babylonian Cindy, it seemed like, is it me or he did towered over his
No, he
Nate?
did seem like he was a bit larger than he was.
And I'm just saying, like, remember Floyd, and don't get me wrong, Floyd's
He's
a good,
6'2".
See, how much does he weigh?
He's 6'2".
See, Cindy, what I'm saying is I know that
think he
Floyd
weighs
is
like
great,
2 something.
but he's great in his weight class. That's why they have different weight classes in boxing. And not taking nothing away from Floyd. Floyd to
199.
me, Floyd to me is one of the, and see what Floyd
And
weight
let's
is.
see what Floyd is.
Mayweather to me is one of the greatest boxers of all time. I don't give a what anybody would say about Floyd. Floyd is
150 pounds.
now he weighs 150. How tall is he?
He's only 5'8".
So he's 5'8", 155. The other guy is 6'2", 195, 199,
Yeah,
almost
but
two.
Floyd got that experience.
I
though.
understand
It's
that, but-
experience.
It's gonna be a good one. Thanks,
Yeah.
Floyd. What else you have?
Wait.
No.
Quick little football score. Cowboys and the Ravens played yesterday. The Ravens whooped their tails 34-17.
Cowboys, you're done.
Yeah.
God bless. And before you leave, Cindy, your boy Wentz lost his job.
Yeah.
Well, good.
He got benched.
Yeah, he's
Wait.
benched.
Wentz was No, I liked Foley.
Yeah, Foley's done.
Foles
Foles.
was out at the beginning of the season.
Yeah,
I think
he's
with his
done.
shoulder,
Yeah, he's done.
something another.
He's
I
done.
forget exactly why.
So
but yeah,
wait,
it's-
Wentz is the one who saved the Super Bowl.
No,
Floyd.
Foles-
I mean, I said
Foles did.
Foles was the one who said it.
And then they shipped him out.
Right,
and
they got
then,
rid of him.
And again, Wentz was started the quarterback again, and he's
But he
horrible.
got- yeah.
He leads the lead in interceptions.
But they
and sacks.
fired him now?
Now he's
No, he
he's
just
on the
got
bench.
benched.
Now they got the young rookie superstar starting
the
out
rookie
there.
in
And see, remember he's getting all this money.
Yeah.
They don't have to sign Wentz next year.
They don't.
If they don't want to,
They
there's still
shouldn't.
money on the table.
Yeah,
They shouldn't.
So embarrassing. What else, Barbie?
that is Office Sports. Time to go.
Barbie, where can it find?
You guys can find me in these Facebook streets, Barbie Cologne, and Barbie Cologne Designs on Instagram, Barbie Cologne Stylist on Instagram, and Designer Baby 401 Snapchat.
I always say the wrong thing. You guys can find me at Senny J on Facebook, Senny_J on Instagram, and Senny J on Snapchat. The E is a 3.
Shawn Harvey on Facebook, comedian Shawn Harvey on Facebook, Hard Funny on Instagram. Hey guys, great show. We're gonna head over to the group room where we're gonna have a good time. Let's give a special shout out to AG White. Thank you.
Yeah, AG.
Oh,
Thanks
and
for calling in today.
AG, you rock, man. Thank you.
Great
and
interview.
point of information, Tiger Wilson was also calling yesterday, right?
Yeah.
That was my fault. He's calling next Tuesday.
Oh,
I
next
got the
Tuesday.
dates wrong.
Okay.
I apologize.
Okay.
Tiger Wilson
Thought
next
Tiger
Tuesday.
flaked on us.
We have
Right.
guests
Oh,
next week.
man.
So, guys, Cindy, special shout out to you for the room. You rocked out. Good luck. We see you guys tomorrow.
Yeah. Bye, guys.
Later. See you. I don't know where I'm looking. Bye.
That camera's
I remember I was in here trying to decorate, and every time I was switching the cameras to see how it looked, and every time I would hit one, and it would go to that one. I'm like, oh, damn. Because I'm like,
Look what you've done.
I was like, oh, it's on shot number 1.
You come with a disclaimer
Good, I'm not.
so that no one ever falls. For what you got, she'll never fall again. She won't. He should come with a disclaimer. They've been on an elevator, and who could blame her? He was going down, and she was going up. Look what you've done. She'll come with a disclaimer so that no one ever falls.
HIE Entertainment. We're about business.
She got me backing up again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me backing up again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I never thought that it would happen, that I found myself losing my true love. I thought that this was gonna last forever. I guess the love took just a wrong turn, until I found this angel from heaven, with a smile that brightens up the whole place, with an attitude that's so sophisticated. That's why I had to have her, 'cause I know she got me backing up again. One more time, she made me feel like she's my best friend. She got me backing up again, She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad to have a woman like this, that made me feel just like a new man. From dating all the women around the world, so I guess she is the one to change my game plan. But I don't have no problem with the changing from the bad to the good place. They say good things come to those who waited. I'm happy to be patient. Now I'm good. She got me back in love again. One more time. She made me feel like she's my best friend. My best friend. She got me back in love again. She made me feel like she's my best friend. I'm glad that you're my lady. Your love just drives me crazy. I can't